are. Maybe. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning.
Good day there.
Yeah, it's whatever day it is here in the
8th of October, race day number 5.
500. All right. We are coming to you live from Ultra Gobi 400 headquarters here at Gobi Springs in the command center, bringing you some non-stop braking action here on the race course.
Yeah, I'm Jack.
I'm Brian.
We have been your coast for a couple of days. It's ongoing, still ongoing. Although we had the top men already here, and the top 2 ladies here. Today we're gonna have the chance to look at people actually a little bit at the back. So quickly, let me move to the map. Here we go. Quickly going through. Okay, how many of our top male runners are already past the finish? Okay, top 10 already. Wow, top 10 men already finished.
I would talk to you, but I'm on mute right now.
You want to be close to me?
I want to be so close to you.
All right. As for the ladies, only 1, 2, 3. Only top 3 ladies are here.
Yeah, so we were live streaming yesterday for Junyoe's second straight Ultra Gobi 400 win. We were not online for Lucy Chodell's win, second place finish, which happened about 2 hours later. We have video of that, which we'll show in a little bit. But we also had our third place finisher in the women's race. Go Young. Okay.
Yeah, just done not too long ago. Well, that's a good 16 hours, 14.
Yeah,
14 and a half hours later after Lucy.
Fourth woman is now Mel Venables. She'd been running with Sonia for ages and days and eons.
Until now.
And there's a little bit of it's actually not all that far, but like 20 minutes difference. But Melissa is in fourth.
Wang Changchang, our lion hat lady.
Lion hat lady, all right.
Right after Jimbo. Actually, this has been changed a little bit from what we saw earlier, because Melissa was a little bit at the back.
Yeah.
Before now she's
charging here.
Yeah, charging here. So
but literally, they're all together. I mean, that's all. They're all out of R10, and those 4 are, and they'd all left within 25 minutes.
Exactly.
With 30K to go.
Yes.
So that's actually, that order could be completely flipped. Again, don't want to highlight too much the racing quality of this, the field at this point. They're going to be happy to finish. We have the women's podium in, but I'm sure all those women are giving it what they got. And,
yeah, exactly.
And eager to be here at Gobi Springs and take that pack off and sit down.
They want to finish as soon as possible. I took the chance to go on the course. I happened to see Melissa, I happened to see Wang Changchang, Jimber, Sonia, all of them. So I've been lucky to see all our runners.
Yeah, but we still have, we've only had 5 total dropouts so far out of 55 runners. It's the same, obviously John, Virginia, and Bridget all were out within the first day of running. But on day 3 into 4, we had 2 more, a Chinese runner.
Yes, that's Liu Jinhui and Zheng Huiwen. Stopped.
Yeah, they were, but still, now we've had another 40 hours or nearly 40 hours without another drop. So
yeah, but we only have 14 finished. 14 people.
14 out of 15 runners.
Yeah.
50. Sorry,
13 finished.
13 finishers. So we still have 37 runners on the course at an hour. Or excuse me, 113 hours out of a cutoff of 141.
You do the math quickly.
But we have a lot of runners here on the, 27 hours to go. Less than 27 hours to go. They all have to finish by
tomorrow.
6 something
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow
evening.
6:30.
Tomorrow evening, yeah.
Yeah, roughly 6:30. Depending.
So yeah, there's a ton of runners on the course. There's kind of 3 different pulses on the course. There's a bunch of spread out runners between, say, 360 kilometers and the finish. All of those runners should finish before midnight tonight. There's a whole slew of them that are going to finish before dark. Pretty much anybody who's through our 10 at 375 should finish before dark. They've got 4.5 hours to go 25K. If they're moving reasonably well, which we have no indications that they're not, they should all finish before dark, which should be tonight is both between the runners and some of the featured sponsors. They're going to have a barbecue down at one set of tents, and us, the volunteers, are going to be up at another spot having kind of a little feast tonight. I remember this distinctly from last year, and I didn't know if it was going to happen again, but last year there's just if you've never had Chinese hot pot, Sichuan hot pot, it's a treat and a really communal meal. Maybe you've been to a Korean barbecue where you're all cooking together, but here's a big pot of sometimes 1/2 spicy, 1/2 not usually, and you throw in vegetables, you throw in thin slices of meat, and you communally cook together and share.
Yeah, whatever you like, spicy or not.
And then last year, and I think again this year, where there's going to be skewers, a little barbecue action. Both meat and
we have both. Yeah.
What?
We have both barbecue and
both. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we have both.
And the barbecue is not just meat. There's distinctly some tofu, thin sliced potatoes that have like mara on it, brushed on it, like a dry rub.
For sure.
So it's barbecue for everybody for days. And maybe a little representation from Tenude.
We will have that. Yeah. I hope.
If not, we might just bring this one down to the.
We're not sponsored for that, but
this is
show that.
But it's just like an integral part of
it's nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that already. Besides, we need to welcome our runners to cross the finish line. In the meantime, we're gonna enjoy that.
In the company of everybody who's already in camp. So there's that one pulse that's going to be in here tonight. There's another group of runners, at least 7 of them, between 345 and 350 kilometers. A big old group, including Matthias and Sebastian. We've got the 2 French runners, I believe.
Yes.
So they're
in
that,
and 247.
and all that. That doesn't sound that much further. That's going to be probably in the early morning hours for them to finish. Just at this point,
still, a good 50K, I would say.
And depending on what their sleep situation has been over the previous 4+ days, that might mean taking some sleep at the last rest point, R10. Maybe not. Maybe just a small one. And then there's a caboose. There's a separate train back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 runners.
That must be a checkpoint, a rest station.
That's CP30 is back there. All the runners are just one is at CP30, number 221. This guy, what's his name?
Wang Xiaohui.
Wang Xiaohui.
Wang Xiaohui. Is he the last one? No.
Yeah. Everybody see through C30.
Okay.
Which is great.
Let me zoom out to see.
Trying to look at the checkpoint timing. There is no cutoff there, but there is at R9, which is tonight at 9:30 p.m. So
9:30. Now it's 3.
So it's 3:30. They're at about 335 kilometers.
Ooh. That's gonna be tight.
335 to past 345. So 10K. Okay, that's not that far. It's closer checkpoints in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got 10. They only have to go 10K by 9 o'clock tonight. It's 3 o'clock standard Chinese time or Beijing time. So we've got 6 hours, 10K, with only one checkpoint in between. So not a whole lot of reason to, but they have to be out of that checkpoint by 9:30. Or sorry, out of that rest point 8. Or 9.
9.
9.
Yep. Rest station 9 cut off tonight.
9:30.
Still 6.5 hours. For some of them, it can be tight.
Where's
30,
Park?
Yeah. Park is in that. Here.
Okay.
I can see him.
You can see him.
Yeah,
All the dots are slightly different location. Some are covered up, but
it's basically covered up.
But
So
I
Park
only
is
bring
there.
up Park because he's one of the international runners in this year's race, and not that I feel bad for him, but it's stressful to be right there at the very back, racing cutoffs for 4 days now.
He has company. Yeah, he
He
has
is-
quite a few people around him.
I hope he speaks maybe a little Mandarin.
He does.
He does? I have no idea, yeah, but-
Yeah, fluent.
Fluent, there you go.
Yeah, fluent.
So,
I'm not really worried because.
no, but that's nice to have if he's not just by himself at the back. I mean, like, you could be with other people but not share a language. That would still be lonely.
He's alone. If you look at the map, he's
But,
actually ahead of these three. So psychologically, it must feel good. Yeah, I'm not the last one. I'm still moving forward. Yeah, Mr. Park. That's at the end of the pack. I went to the course. I got the chance to see Julian. I saw.
How's Julian do, our French runner? One of our two.
No, this is South African.
Oh, Julian. Julian. Sorry.
Julian, and doing well.
Yeah.
Full of sun cream on the face, fully protected.
Good.
In the steady mood.
At least one of the South African is taking care of his sun damage.
Yeah, exactly. And,
Damien, our 31-year-old from South Africa, who finished last night, got a little touched by the sun out there.
Yeah, he's so focused. He's so focused. And then I saw Mel started running.
Yeah.
No longer with Sonia because the pacing is a little bit different. And Mel wants to push a bit to just finish the race as soon as possible.
Oh.
Well, Sonia is still suffering from a bit of a calf injury.
Okay.
But then I saw her maybe calf, maybe the ankle a little bit. 2 pack of medical used ice on the right ankle.
So I'm gonna highlight one of our Chinese runners here. I did talk about him earlier in the race, but Ming Chen Gong, the mountain goat, he is. I'm gonna be bad at math right now. He's 50 years old. No, not quite 50. Sorry, no. Holy shoot, he's coming up on 60.
Yeah. Turning, it's 58.
Yeah, 58. But we talked about him a couple days ago. His number is 002, which means he was one of the original test runners back in 2014, one of 9 to, I think all 9 who started finished. But were there 4 of them that started this year? Something.
Yeah, 4.
Getting some head nods over to the side, but it's just one of the couple of the cool traditions are both that runners who run the Ultra Gobi 400, if you've run it once, I guess if you get assigned a number, you have to actually start. Anyway, if you get assigned a number, but if you get assigned a number, you that number is yours for life. Yeah. So I think I'm number 26.
Not bad.
Second edition. My name was earlier in the alphabet. I'd have a lower number, but Pal's back there a little ways. But Mr. Gong here is.
We call him Brother Gong.
Brother Gong. What's the word for brother?
Gonga. Yeah, Gonga. So
like the mountain.
Gonga. Gonga and Gonga. So Gonga is famous for the navigation skill.
Yeah, that's why we got 4 runners right by 3.
I'm not surprised if people are actually following him. We had that before, so people do follow him throughout. And this year we have the individual start, so makes that a little bit harder.
For the very beginning. Yeah. Sooner enough you make up that ground.
Yeah, exactly. But still, we're gonna see him crossing the finish line one more time. Well done.
I hope he gets a couple more under his belt. But we have one runner on his way in up the canyon. I need to find a good name for that canyon or the or the stream. The canyon coming up to Gobi Springs. If you've ever run the race, when it finishes here, I don't know how many years that's been, but it's quite memorable. You come out from a broad expanse of the Gobi to a sheltered canyon, and with a little bit of flowing water in it, trees. They're turning colors right now. It's autumn here in the Gobi, and it's pretty special. But that is number 250, Wolf. Sui Budong.
Cui Pudong, yeah, Cui Pudong should be here anytime or already.
No, he's right.
Half.
But
I don't know how much.
But Gonga is just about to enter the canyon as well. His point just jumped ahead.
Yeah.
As always, we have to represent that these GPS trackers are
so
not that they're bad. They're just buried in people's packs. So sometimes they'll only ping every once in a while.
So Cui Pudong could be here anytime. Cui Pudong.
The wolf.
The wolf.
Uncle Wolf. What's the word for uncle?
No, not uncle yet. It's born in 1976.
Yeah, but he says his nickname Uncle Wolf. Ambitious, strategic, and decisive is how he describes himself. 30 years ago, he was on the university track team running the 1500 and 5000. So Uncle Wolf could give a good push up these last. He's within 5K. He's within his track range right here. So Jayo Uncle Wolf. He thought he could go within 110 hours. He'll be a little over that, and 113 to 114, depending on what the final numbers and his time deduction is for his start after 9:30.
Yeah, just a few minutes.
But he'll be around that. 10 years ago, Chinsang Road Gobi Race opened the door to trail running. For the 10th anniversary of Ultra Gobi, I must return for this rebirth journey. Long races are cultivation of mind and body. So I guess he's been thinking about this since...
long time.
Yeah.
Long time. So we have runners actually thought about to come here like 2018, and yet only made it this year. So it's quite normal that people plan ahead and waited until they can make it here to the Ultra Gobi. But they're here.
Yeah. I know we have some video from the past. I'd love to. We went out and saw Lucy Shodell finish second in the women's field. We're going to try to get that queued up, and when we get a signal, we'll roll with that before looking at some clips from runners from out on the course today. Yeah. But I wanted to get you caught up first.
First of all, let me have a quick look at our YouTube channel to see if we got a family and friends there.
I have no friends, but maybe there's family.
Ultra Gobi 400. Come on.
Come on, Jacka.
Day 6. Who? It's not day 6. Day 6. Today's
day 6.
5 or 6.
I'm gonna go with 6.
Today is day 5.
No, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. We're 6th. Okay. Is this 6 in China? Yeah. Okay. I'm learning stuff.
Wait.
We're going international.
Show Damien cry. Who is that crew?
Show Damien cry. I saw Damien crying on the massage tables about an hour ago. There were some Afrikaans that I don't ever need to repeat in public. He might be a physio, but oh boy, the physios here are a whole different level.
Yeah. So we will have the playback of our runners.
Let's just switch to the bottom left camera. Like, just show the finish area. With no one there, it's so peaceful. I might have to go up there and meditate later on today. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. So when runner finish, they will be sitting there to receive an interview from us. Every runner will have one. Either you are from overseas, we'll have an English host for that, or you're from China, we'll have our native host in turn.
But this is a beautiful little circular spring. It is the eye. It's deep in the center, not extremely deep, but it's this inverted cone, and so it changes color. If you had a drone above it, you'd see different shades of color, but it's surrounded by vegetation. There's reeds and grass surrounding it, and
Yeah, that's why we have Gobi Spring. Everything is from there. That's if you have an overlook on the Gobi Spring, all the marsh, all the grassland we have is all from there.
yeah,
And the water, I personally tasted. It's sweet.
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have it in some of the tents in here
Yeah.
at camp. They bottle some, or maybe that comes from
No,
Xi'an.
I just did. I just did the drinking. It
Yeah.
was fun. It was nice. Okay, let's see who we have on the video.
Oh no, is this Brother Park?
Let's see the first
Is he getting
one.
driven home?
I think that's Melissa from the UK.
Yeah, Mel.
Melissa.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's Mel.
This is recorded a little while
It's
ago.
our turn, yes. Oh, that's actually after I met her. That's after I met her. She was running quite fast.
Cool.
Yeah, she told me that she has to run. She wanted to push a little bit further to get quickly.
Wow, she's got a small RV attached to her back. I'm sure that's a lot spread out, but there's a lot. It's interesting because we've not as much footage of the runners further back in the field, but this is significantly more than the folks we were watching at the front of the race. And, I mean, part of that is need. If you're going to be out there for 2 or 3 more days, you need warmer clothes. Not that you're carrying more necessarily that many more calories, but if it's, say, 6 hours between rest points for some of the top runners, it comes out to be 11 hours between these rest points. So you need, even if you're eating less, you're going from maybe 20,000 kilocalories between checkpoints to 4,000 kilocalories from 2. So,
new pair of shoes in the last rest station.
yeah, who knows if she'll change into them, but I had a fresh pair of shoes in every box. Just as much for like wanting them as if something was going wrong with one pair of shoes.
Oh, that's Julian.
Hey, Julian. Lecker.
Julian is changing to shorts, I believe.
So we better not get too much.
Yeah, when I saw him, he was wearing pants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping we weren't going to get filming of that.
He told me something that, Jack, I have to tell you, I love this race. I'm gonna bring all our runners here next year. I didn't hear the second part of it. He was so happy.
Oh, that's great. Trying to scroll down through my feed to learn a little bit more about Julian. We've talked about Mel before, I believe, so.
I literally met them at CP36. So another 5K, they arrived here at our station 10, which is CP35. They were running with a 20-30 meters gap.
Julian Vermeer. Jules. 43 years old, been running for 8 years. Motto, from shadows to light, every step tells a story. Adventurous, grounded, compassionate. Just trying to scroll through and see, got anything else? What does running the Ultra Gobi mean to you? It's not failure if you don't try. Life's short, and when opportunity knocks, answer. You never know if or when it'll come again. With focus, determination, and the courage to take the first step, nothing is truly impossible. Every chance you take is an opportunity to rediscover yourself, to grow beyond fear. Nope.
So Mel is about to leave, and we have some family member, I believe, or friends.
Go Mel. Or Melissa.
Go, Melissa. Miranda and Karin are rooting for you. Are rooting for your last little sprint home. We are so proud of you. Thank you for watching, guys. We're gonna be here waiting for her to cross the finish line.
Thank you for exploring with Jack.
You can see she's out of our turn. This is
hopefully she makes the the correct turn.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
No.
Lots of runners out of our turn took the wrong direction. Who this is now? Who this is? Can I see? I'm closer.
We've got somebody walking through a sand dune. Last year there was essentially no sand dunes on the course. This year there was a small section. I probably didn't feel small at the time because it takes so long to get through them. But I don't think runners maybe did as much homework as they could have. This section was pretty avoidable.
This is not very long session.
Okay.
It's not very long.
But still, none is better than some, from my experience.
Oh, we try to offer you everything.
Yeah. I'll leave that one for you, the sand. But I just wanted to. I'm not going to dirty this up, but I wanted to share. We were talking about the guaju, the melons here, and we had some sliced up melon here in the command center today, and the slice I had was quite good.
Super sweet.
That was a type of melon. It's sort of like a cantaloupe, but not. But it was good.
Yeah, watermelon city for a reason. Yeah. Melon city.
Yeah. There are watermelons, though.
Yeah, they are.
I think the cantaloupe are the best from here. Those are my favorites.
I haven't had any.
You going out on the course, getting to have some chats with our runners here. So
yeah, I was happy.
Comme ci, comme ça.
So you can see he's walking very slowly.
Yeah.
It's not easy. One step in and the other step back. Oh, okay, we're back to the start.
Do we have footage of Lucy's interview? Cue us up when you have it. Oh, here we go. We're gonna be quiet here. This is Lucy at the finish yesterday.
I'd say maybe the pack off, and I'm also really looking forward to a shower.
Yeah. Well, before we start talking to you about your performance, what I understand you told some of the Chinese that your brother and sister, but that was for ease of concept. What is your two relationship, and why are you here?
We're like brother and sister.
Yeah.
And we are here because we both love adventures and having experiences like this. And luckily, our wives put up with us and make it possible for us to do things like this.
We also run a summer camp together in Mississippi for great kids from New Orleans. So it's called Live Oak Camp. We built it 12 years ago. It's a magical place. My kids, who are 12 and 9, spend the summer there. Lucy's daughter, who's 1, will someday do that too. We live down the street from one another. We've braided our lives together. She's godparents to my kids. She's amazing.
Yeah. Well, and just for the to sort of complete the start of you two running together, when during the race, because there's separate starts every 15 seconds apart, so you were separated by 5 or 6 minutes, right? Or a few minutes to start.
Yep.
So at what point did you two start running together? How many kilometers in?
I think,
One?
it was pretty.
One?
Who slowed down or who really sped up?
I slowed down and Jack sped up.
Yeah.
He did his fastest running to catch up with me.
And we made the plan that we would go through this experience together and all that it offered, the highs, the lows, as you know, and many more highs than lows. It's just a magical experience. Nothing like it I've ever had.
Awesome, Jack. Well, I hope you don't mind if I focus a little attention on our
Yes,
second place
here we go.
this year's 2025 Ultra Gobi 400. No slight to you, Jack, but we gotta put a little spotlight on Lucy's. No hiding behind that brim, Lucy. You both had quite the run out there, but you were second woman out there today, not far behind Junyue, our champion for 2 straight years. But
that's awesome.
Tell me a little bit about what your journey was like out there. Was it what you expected?
I don't know if it was what I expected, but it was sort of everything that I hoped it would be. We talked before on the plane about what we wanted out of the race, and we talked about being safe. We have family back in New Orleans that we need to come home to, having a lot of fun, working really hard, enjoying the experience and the adventure. And I think we got to do all those things, and it was really really special.
Obviously, there's going to be some inherent difficulties in crossing 400K, especially across terrain as varied as the Gobi Desert. But was there any like aspect of that, whether it's terrain or runnability or temperature, that was particularly unexpected?
Yeah, I don't know that we have the time for me to go through the list. Let's see. The second night, I was so out of it that I wasn't wearing gloves, but it was 23 degrees Fahrenheit. And Jack asked me, put on your gloves. And I was like, I don't know. And then kept running. We ended up, when we were going through the cliffs with the rock, the loose rock, we ended up like almost at the top of one that was not climbable, and then aborted and climbed back down. And then I think the top one was this morning when we thought we were following the path, and then we went over a ridge and there was a giant lake or a river or something. Yeah. And so there were lots of adventures and surprises.
There was no swimming portion on the reference.
No. Well, and we like looked at Google Earth, we looked at Apple Maps, we looked at Gaia, and we're like, there's no water on any of these. So,
how do you get out of that little pickle?
We walked around in circles a bunch, and then we made our way.
Now, so in each of those instances, not necessarily gloves, but the latter two, going up a hill that you didn't need to climb and having to go back, going to a lake you've no idea where you are. How did you deal? You could become frustrated and like go into a negative spiral. How did you manage your emotions in those moments?
I think we take the race seriously, but not ourselves too seriously, and I think find humor in a lot of situations. And I think when one of us got frustrated, the other one could sort of help pull that person out of it. So I think there's a real benefit to getting to run a whole race with someone. It's a huge privilege, and
I mean, that's a great sign of a great relationship, and that could be with people you've known for a very, very long time. Or I mean, I can speak from experience. It happened last year with me and Benny, a guy I hadn't met until 4 days, and we fell into sync, and you just like have somebody else to lift you up when you fall down, literally or metaphorical. It's pretty special to have that.
Definitely, and I think we've both experienced that with each other and with total strangers in whatever ultras. It's one of the things that we love the most about running ultras is that connection.
And did you come here to race, to try to get a place or anything?
I think we came here to have a great adventure and to do our very best and enjoy ourselves. And I think we did that.
Now, did that ever change? Because you probably were getting, whether you were checking on your phone or whatever, you had to know you were in second, not only in second, but at times like today you were within 5K at R9. Did it ever, were there ever discussions like, or thoughts in your head of like, let's at least give a little chase?
Yeah, we knew that we were closer and that it was, a chase could be an option. And I think we talked about what we set out to do and what we had come here for, and decided to run in a way that was like going to let us do those things. And so we ran as hard as we could and made sure to really enjoy ourselves.
And if that had come to pass where you would switch positions or whatever, so be it. But it wasn't the raison d'etre either of the coming here or you wanted to move as well as you could.
Yeah.
But not
wreck ourselves.
Yeah. And here you are smiling. You both have good energy. What are the emotions coming to you right now?
Well, we've only slept, we calculated 6 hours in the last 5 days. The time of the race plus the 14 hours before the race. So I think we're both feeling tired, but also probably overwhelmed with gratitude for having the experience, for the people in our lives to make it possible for us to fly around to the other side of the globe and have this experience.
Can I say one more thing too?
Of course, yeah, no, I don't think it's...
I just think that at this moment, the attention gets placed on folks who managed to, through ups and downs, be sitting here, as you know, from lots of times sitting in this chair and with first place finish last year. And I think what doesn't get as much attention always is the work behind the scenes that folks just don't realize how much goes on. Like if you just take aid stations or checkpoints, that was one of my favorite parts. We just had so much fun out there with folks who were making the whole experience possible.
The volunteers.
And the volunteers, we can't wait for the race on Friday to be the volunteers for them. I just feel like that was a part of this race that was unexpected and was really beautiful. So,
and you don't even need a common language for that.
Yeah.
That
Seriously.
share experience. And as you'll see, as you hang out in camp over the next days, their admiration of you is sincere, and as is yours of them.
Yeah.
And if you ever come back, you will see people on the course that you saw the last time, and they will be psyched to see you, regardless of. It doesn't matter that you finished second or you were sixth or whatever the positions were. Could have been the last finisher from Dr. Boo from last year.
Yeah.
They see Dr. Boo on the course or in the airport or in a hotel in Dunhuang. They're going to be excited.
It's really special.
And vice versa.
I love it.
Like,
it's everything that's the best about the sport.
Trail racing, and especially in these extreme environments, makes the world a smaller place.
Yes.
Yeah?
It brings out the very best in people. You get to pull somebody through a moment where they don't think they can do what you think they can do. And you get to benefit from the generosity of a total stranger from halfway across the world who's out there in the middle of the night making you hot water so that you can, warm up before you go back out into the fire. So there's just a beauty to it that I hope more people get to experience, that the three of us know and feel, and so many folks at camp here.
And I think there's a little something you see that in aid stations at a Moab 240 or a Cocodona, and that's sincere, but to see it in a completely different culture, in a place you can't speak the language and they can't speak yours. For the rest points, that's a bilingual translation and whatnot. But I think it makes it all the more special because it is just a selfless giving.
Yes.
In the purest form.
It's so good.
Is there focusing on those checkpoints or rest points? I don't want you to necessarily name a number or whatever. You can if you'd like. But was there a particular moment or thing that's? I'm here. I see a head nod.
Well, I think there was just consistent kindness and concern and just such a clear desire to help in any way, and I could always count on coming into a checkpoint or a rest point and feeling so warm and welcomed and cared for. And I think, again, without a common language often, and that's really special.
Yeah.
It was like 10 for 10 every single spot, honestly. I think that's the truth of it. And it was really, I didn't know we would see people at multiple, I didn't know they were going to switch from, R2 to R7 and see them again. So we looked forward to that. And I think so much of it is just what you bring to it. The energy you give out is what you'll get in return. And
it totally gets reflected in both directions.
That's right.
You start beaming, they beam back brighter, and there's an electricity to
right.
it. Especially when a distance and time rub you raw. You can't hide how you're feeling. If you're not excited, just
correct.
Or at least I can't. But Well, congratulations both of you on your finish here. You just finished a couple minutes ago, but is this something that could draw you back in the future?
You go first.
If given the opportunity, I think absolutely. I have a 12-year-old son and a 9-year-old daughter. My wife, Jenny, has run 100K distances and loves it too. And I think for them to experience what we've had the good fortune to experience this last week, at every step along the way, the team has been incredible. I feel very fortunate for that. And I would love for my kids and my wife, Jenny, to experience that too someday.
Awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I think just everything about this experience has been such a unique and special adventure. And I hope my daughter grows up getting to experience the world because it's filled with so many beautiful places and people. And so I think any chance to share that with her is a gift and one I hope to have in the future.
Awesome. Well, go in some order, sleep, shower, eat, and do them all again.
Yes.
Enjoy, folks. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Jai-O!
His little moment, proudly carrying the Chinese flag,
Cui Pudong cross
People's
the
Republic.
finish line. Let me see his ranking. 11th. Cui Pudong, bib number 250. That's Mr. Wolf, yeah?
Mr. Uncle Wolf, Uncle Wolf.
Wolf. Okay, look at that from above.
Yeah, that's a great drone shot right there. And it's just as spectacular from on that boardwalk. And now he will head through the giant door, reunite his tiger tally, know that his message is true. That's I'd say the head, I don't know his official title, of Tenude, the title sponsor, who I have to admit I saw out running while I was running yesterday. So
Yeah,
it's
he's
a natural
runner
fit
as well.
Yeah, it's all of at least the sponsors I know from the race are very natural fits. Like Engine Bird, founder, Uncle Bird is out on the course right now. I think, yeah, still, yes. To the heavens, to the earth, to myself. Right?
Yeah.
Having a little baiju.
Yes.
Pardon my poor tonality,
Heaven.
but
To heaven.
was there?
To earth.
it
To
is-
yourself. Yeah. 3 times.
Gambe.
Oh, that must be sweet. after 400K.
Congratulations,
Well done,
Uncle
well done.
Wolf.
Uncle Wolf, 400K in the pocket. Now we have the curb from our sponsor Jingdong. Actually, last night we got this feedback from our runners. They were so happy to have that curb. It keep them warm and nice.
Oh, the cloak, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember the cloak last year. I was going to say, I was wondering if that was new this year.
It's near.
It looks damn good, too. Seeing the finish line photos.
Yeah, they were so cautious. Oh, can we take it home? Yeah, it's yours. It's yours. You can take it home.
Yeah?
Everybody has one. Yeah. You have to come back next year, yeah? You will have this.
I guess I have to come
You
back
finish
next year and get my
400K.
cloak. But really, I just need extra room in my back for my my People's Army jacket. My 3rd time in the Gobi, and I won't go home with one, and 4th time's the charm.
The official name for that is a general jacket. Okay?
A general's jacket, though all the soldiers have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a nice, long, warm. I would say it's an army surplus jacket. Yeah. And here's the other. Oh,
Oh, a bit of feeling there.
Tiger Tally being reunited. I think each one is actually still unique. I think you have to. Yeah, I'm getting nods. I know in theory they're unique, but they are actually unique. Bring the wrong half. Sorry, no finish for you. I think they have a collection system now, but I remember in 2015 sliding mine into my last drop box so I could run to the finish and reunite it.
And now he's right in front of the eye of Gobi Spring. This is the source of a Gobi Spring, and we can see our host there is explaining where they are and looking at the spring and have
About
a
to
bit
jump
of
into
a-
the water slide portion of the spring.
Have a bit of a reflection time, reflecting the 400K being passed. Look at the grass.
It's
They grow
beautiful.
really nicely around the spring.
And this time of year, it's golden. It's harvest time. What a spot for an interview, huh?
Yeah.
Post race.
Give you idea on how that looked like. I don't have a fit.
You can't switch to 4. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're right in front of the eye of Gobi Spring. Yeah. It's like a little.
And this is a new
Theater.
addition this year. Last year we finished up a at an amphitheater. A different but equally cool finish.
That one is slightly bigger than this. This is more cozy.
Oh yeah,
Have
but
a runner to a right.
it had
one
its
by
own
one.
feel to it.
Yeah.
没有兴趣。
I don't know if it's just,
This
there's
one
a
has
top
fewer
secret.
stairs, which I appreciate.
But we still go there. I don't think it's a top secret. That's where we're gonna have
The
the
award ceremony, yeah,
award
yeah, yeah.
ceremony. Yeah.
然后逐渐对
A larger stone amphitheater.
然后对八百流沙有更深一层的认识。它不仅仅是一场越野赛。如果说按照越野赛来看待这样一场比赛，这至少是一个属于认知的一个错误。它是一个极限
Have the
赛，
feed.
就是挑战我们每一个人的
So
极限。
Tripodon is.
你这个
talking
400 公
about,
里跑完了，不叫跑完了
feeling，
叫
after 400K，
叫我们
so
叫
after-
征战完了啊！
after
你现在回想起来，
fighting，
这是一个让你觉得很极限的一个挑战赛
After
吗？
conquering this
算是，
400K
至少就我目前的身体状态来说
tough，terrain，
已经达到我的极限。
this is
你
the
觉得
limit
什么
for
时
me。
候，在什么情况下，在这个过程中你觉得特别难？有过这时候？
就是
你觉得相当难啊？
有，
This is
就是在这
really,
个
really
赛事过程当中
difficult for me，and
就是在
in the race，
R5，由于睡眠不
at
足，
R5，
R5睡眠不足，
对，
I didn't sleep
本来应
much
该
at
睡个
R5。
5、6个小时，
I
把身
plan
体
to
完全恢
sleep
复，
for
结果睡了不到2个小
5,
时
6
就
hours.
起
I
跑了
only。slept
为
for
什么呢？
2.
当时
着急，
当时也是为了赶时间，然后也是想测试一下，就是别人所说的零星的睡眠，看看怎么样子。
To give it a
结果
try to
我
sleep
这
less.
身体后来就出问题了。
咱还不是
My
明
body
星，
was not acting well.
对对对，后来就出问题了，
I
出问题
was
之后
facing some
就
issue
幻觉不
with
停
my
的出现
bed.
幻觉。
I
然后
had
最严重的一次
hallucination
是在铁路边，就铁轨边
铁轨边
走路的时候睡着了，然后
and I
撞
was
到那个
sleepwalking
护栏
and
就站着睡着了吧？
就一边走一边睡，
一边走一边睡，
就已
对
经，完全失去
I
意
was
识，
sleepwalking
然后
and I lost
撞到
conscious.
撞到护栏上了
把自己撞醒了。
And
撞醒了
I,
对
后来到
I rushed into
很
fast
正常
and
后来
then
到
I was
27之后
awake.
就决定，一定要睡，对，睡够。
睡，
后来
Then
睡了
after that I
4-5个小时
decided I need to
没
sleep
在路边
properly.
找一地儿睡会儿，路上有吗？
没有，太危险了，
太危险，
因为风太大，
风太大，
那个
对，
It
太
was
冷
super
了，室温，
windy
对对
and
对，
八百
cold
流沙不适合在野外睡。我跑其他的赛事，包括雄关330，包括崇礼168，我都会在野外。
If you said 400 was enough, I wonder about the rumor of next year's Ultra Gobi 800.
不行的，
不行的，
我看过各种。
We
You have to
call
live broadcast the whole thing by yourself, Jack, because I'll be running.
We call it double. It's not 800.
It's 1600 Lee.
也不
So
少
you
有挑战
come
性的
here
赛事
for 400and
你
you
觉得这个八百
reverse,
流
yeah.
沙
You
下
just
来，
turn
对你
back.
最大的挑战是什么？
Just give me a little wicker basket for my backpack and a shade.
I should not say too much about next year, just in case.
I'm trying to get some extra hints here, so I know what I'm in
People
for.
start to enroll.
八百流沙的极限赛，
Let me see if we can find something
我
from
前2天我
our
在二战也跟
CP35,
包括八百特工也没有。
I believe. I went.
Yeah, I want to get some
Yeah,
video
we have
footage from
our,
earlier.
runners from earlier. Julian, I got Julian. I got
但是
Mel. Oh,
很多人
here's Soya.
最后都跑到我后面。
Okay, let me switch that I can hear from Soya
就是
from
因为
the
八百流沙
beginning.
极限赛，它首先考验的是第一个，跑步能力是一方面啊，尤其是耐力方面，
I'm tired,
睡眠
but
比较关键。
looking forward to finish.
How was your race so far?
It was very challenging. I wasn't accepted such difficulty.
What about the landscape?
Yeah, the landscape was also challenging for the navigation, especially during night, and the weather conditions were very tough for me. Should I go? So, yeah, it's a very challenging race.
What about the temperature, wind, everything?
Yeah, it was very cold during night. I have to have my down jacket and heavy gloves, long trousers. The wind was very strong, so I was surprised because I was expected to be hot all the time, and mostly I was freezing.
I can see you're tired, but I won't stop you from going to the finish line. I will see you there. I will put this video on our live stream.
Okay.
I hope your family and friends will see you back home. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
See you later. Bye bye. Yeah. Well, I saw Sonia on the course. She was tired. She was struggling a little bit. She told me how cold, how much wind she had on the course. She said this is so difficult for her, and yeah, she was firm that she would be finishing it. Sorry about the sound, it's a bit windy. Here's Julia. How are we doing?
Great. A couple of days out. Fun. We'll have words. There'll be some feedback. We're gonna get more people here. I'll come back. Number one reason for coming back: your volunteers.
Oh, nice.
Your community and your volunteers.
Good to hear. Okay, go ahead and check in.
Yeah.
Location was on the A+ course. I hadn't seen this is R8.
So, to give you a bit of a context, this is a typical Ultra Gobi chai point. You can see there's not much space, but this is basically a water station. Runners will get water here
CP34
before moving on.
or CP33. 34, okay.
You're very kind.
Yeah, there's an irrigation canal there, hence all the poplar trees.
Yeah, it's quite basic, I would say, as every CP, but water other than anything else. Yeah.
So, well, interesting thing here, there was a whole bunch of, and I saw it in the 2015 race. There were a whole bunch of, I wouldn't even say, not broad cemeteries, but there were a bunch of grave sites in there. Or is it like people, like families have areas, or what's your understanding, how does that work?
It's a cemetery. If you see at the back from the front, you would. There's another clip. Ni hao, Melissa.
Hello, how are you, Jack? Hey, how's it going? Alright?
All good? All good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I feel like it's time for me to find you guys. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Sonia's struggling with her leg. And I really needed to run because our pace was just, it didn't feel comfortable, and I need to go away from this race accomplished with what I've achieved as well. And we've done it all together, and it felt really hard to go, but I needed to. So I've got just over 17 miles to go, so I'm gonna try and run as much of it as possible because I'm feeling good.
Yeah, your pace is very nice.
Sorry?
Your pace is nice.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good, and actually when I try and walk, my legs are wanting to run. My feet really hurt. My feet are a mess. But I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
so-
I'm gonna put this on our live stream. I hope you have family there.
Oh, yeah,
back
they
home
are.
watching.
They will be, yeah.
I will put it on.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for an amazing race. Thank you for the opportunity.
That's the CP there. You were asking about the family cemetery.
Yeah, so like how does do people own those, or like because along the highway there's a stretch of like many kilometers, and it's not like an established, say in France or in the U.S. there'd be an established cemetery with.
From what I've seen, just briefly at CP 36, there are a few right up there.
Yeah.
Some of them are big, some of them are small. So this is the landscape you see is totally flat. Or in my sense, it's totally flat. But when I'm on the ground, you have small bumps, very small, like 30 or 20 centimeters. Some of them. Then you look at the busy track part. Some of them are just like cemetery. You call that cemetery?
What?
Cemetery. Okay,
Yeah.
cemetery in French. Some of them are relatively big.
Yeah, because you can see the outline. That is a cemetery. And that would have a bunch of.
Yeah, and then this one is fenced.
Yeah.
So
and sometimes it looks like there's like a building, like a facade of a building.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that's obviously ceremonial.
Yeah.
There's not actually a building, but.
No.
So that would be a big family burial plot.
Yeah. So I had the chance to fly the drone a little bit, just show you how this part of the course looked like. I think this Jim Burr, number 5th at that time overall for lady, just passing by after her.
And you can see it looks like an established road there.
Yeah.
There are probably occasionally cars there, but not really.
No.
Where you see it all like just not 2 tracks, but that's from the stage race.
Yeah.
That is from 6,000 runners passing through there a little over a week ago.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Until now.
That's on the 121, the A+ course.
I see. But you can see the track actually stretches.
And most of those tracks are like individual. Most of that I would say is probably from Ultra Gobi, the other events of Ultra Gobi.
Also, an event similar to Ultra Gobi. Yeah.
If there are none, I'm just going to go with there are no similar events.
Yeah, the openness or the emptiness around this area is quite amazing. Even me being here before and have seen lots of different tracks and different courses, and this is still something I look at it. Oh, I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad. Yes, miles and miles of plan.
I blame the Baiju. They made me come back like 2 hours later. But we figured things out. Seriously, it was good.
Okay, what else we got? I think this is about 1.5 minutes.
Did you get your drone back? Wow, you're flying it.
Still. Okay, that's another shot. And then when you turn, you see the oasis in the desert. Just a belt of green and with a few houses around.
Yeah, it's all there's an irrigation canal there that's just feeding this little strip.
Yeah.
It was pretty remarkable coming up to it in the 121 race. We were running from the direction the camera is up toward that green strip, just climbing slowly, but to get up there was, an abrupt change. And then you're back in the other side and it's desert for days.
Yeah, I took the drone there just to give you a very direct look on that, because on the map of the race course with the GPS, with the runners, it doesn't really show you how that actually looks like. When you have the drone, you look it into the detail, you look a little bit lower.
Speaking of drone, let's go over to the fixed wing. I'm going to call it camera 4 or 3, I don't know.
See that? It must be 5. Ah, well done.
5, sorry.
Who's that? He's
王志伟跑得比较靠前了，估计下午就会迎来他的冲线。王志伟来到了388。
Cannot really tell who that is.
It's either a runner or somebody who's very lost from town.
It looks like someone with a bib in
It
the
does
front,
look like a bib.
carrying a running pack. I guess that's our runner.
I think we're going to go with that's a runner, folks.
In the middle of nowhere in the Gobi Desert. That's one of our runner. Now, later in this race, he's not running. He's just having a good hike.
And when we say middle of nowhere, I have a weather app, yr.no, like a Norwegian weather app that I use for really remote locations, random huts in New Zealand, passes in the United States, lakes in the middle of nowhere. But it also does geolocation based on some geographical spot nearby. And I was wondering for a day or two here at Gobi Springs why I couldn't get a forecast. Like, am I blocked by the Great Firewall, the internet, something, or like some geolocation thing? No, it's just that we aren't close enough to any geographical landmark to have a forecast point.
I think the Gobi Springs should be a landmark by now.
It should be,
yeah?
but it's
After
not.
10 years, 10 editions.
So if I searched for Dunhuang nearby, like it pulled up a forecast for it. So it's.
I have this kind of habit. I do fact check.
Fact check.
Right on the spot. When Brian is saying something, I have to double check, triple check sometimes.
With me, 4 times. Come on, Jack. Be honest.
Gobi Spring. Here we are.
No results found on Google Maps is what I just saw on your phone.
But we do have a location.
Yeah, you are somewhere. Yes, you have a location.
Yeah, Long Chai Go on Google Map instead of Gobi
Middle
Spring.
of nowhere. I think that translates to.
Long Chai Go.
I'm gonna pull up the map here for a second. Not on the screen, but Gonga should be finishing soon. Brother Gong.
I think Gonga is
Already
entering the valley. Yeah.
Yeah, should be coming up from the valley up into camp. One or two little turns to go, and then the climb. Not much of a climb.
Gradually moving up. Tripodon already arrived, I believe.
Oh boy.
Go, Julian.
I need more mooncake to power myself here.
A few. Hilton is saying, "Go Mel, go!" So Mel is doing quite well.
Phil Hoffman.
Yeah, Phil Hoffman. Thank you for watching. I guess you're from the UK. I saw Melissa earlier on the course. Her pace was really good. And later we're gonna try to have a look at her on the track, on the GPS. Her movement should be relatively fast and steady. Talking about the GPS, I will have a quick look on who is actually arriving. So we have a whole batch of runners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 of them are arriving.
Including Brother Gong, who I've just added up on my fingers. He has finished every Ultra Gobi 400.
Every edition.
He has 7 so far. This will be number 8.
Wow. Well done, Brother Gong.
Over the course of 12 years. There's a couple years off in the middle.
Let's see where's Mel. That the image we saw, we can see now is a live, fixed drone point of view. That's clearly not Mel, but someone else. I cannot tell who that is, given the distance. It's a little bit of pixel there. But Mel should be in between 380 and 385.
Given that they're running, I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't going between R9 and R10, where it's more flat terrain.
Yeah. And alone.
They're going across drainages, which means they're going across or contouring across rather than coming up the alluvial fan. So, having spent, if not a good portion of my life, a lot of memories in the Gobi here, that's how I read the drone footage right now.
There's no logic here. What they do is they use the detecting function to find anything moving. It could be a car, could be a person. So
Could be a camel.
could be a camel. Have you seen the camel this year?
I saw a dead camel over on my run the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, been haunted or just died? Like
I think it just died.
okay. Yeah, I saw a batch the other day.
And I saw one over by, is it Suyang City? The old-
Okay.
yeah. But that was, I think, part of the display. You know what I mean? The exhibit.
I see. There's no wild camel around this region. You can see them actually roaming around in the desert, but actually they are not. They just
They're not wild. They're people own them.
yeah,
Yeah.
free roaming.
Free roam.
The meat must be tender.
Cage-free camel.
The meat must be tender.
I remember seeing in the race last year, a bunch of them were spray painted with big fluorescent green circles or fluorescent orange circles, and it was just the equivalent of a cattle brand in the U.S. I'm sure. Just this is my cat or my camel.
I don't have much other.
We got 2 different ground cams. Do you see those?
Yeah, other than
It's
that,
fun to see when we have just
don't
joking
have
around
much.
in camp or the command center here. We have
Yeah.
a couple feeds of somebody clearly put down a drone or a live camera that's just
Yeah.
showing us a nice cement patio with trees and.
Yeah, it's good. That means we don't have just one drone. We have multiple. The one we have now is definitely on the searching mission.
Yep.
You can see it is turning here and there, up and down, tilting.
I actually gave the operator a couple hundred renminbi to bring back some beer for us. They're going to Guangzhou. I got someone over on the side table here.
I think we're so fired.
I think Eliza, you
won't
need some
see
snack.
us. You won't
You would've
see us
contributed?
either next year or next day. If you don't see us, we're fired. But
Yeah, it was a good run while we had it.
but
Here's to the English live stream.
for now, I have to move back to the course. I still don't know how this was working, how the detecting function. This is very intriguing. How could that fun moving
Artificial intelligence.
in a drone like that with
for
the
sure.
remote control?
It's in your phone. I mean, it's operated independently on the chips in your phone.
Yeah, but
Because
on
right
drone
now
like
it would-
this, with transmission.
It could detect, based on its movement and the pixels it detects on the screen,
Yeah.
where something is moving abnormally so all those, like if it's a black dot, it should be moving toward us in the camera. But if a dot is moving, a pixel moves from left to right and then similarly left to right, I would assume it has a differential detection. But that is me totally just making stuff up. There's onboard AI 101 from a guy who knows nothing about this. So take it as you will. That's how I would design a system if I was designing a
Now
system.
we have another shot, and this is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'm pumping my arms here.
Fantastic view, fantastic view. This will give you an overall
This drone woke up.
look on how Gobi Spring looks like from above. We have the little bridges with the pond here and there.
There's some, we can't
Yeah.
see them, but there's some geese around.
Yeah, that's a geese pond, and this is the corridor where the runners will come up from the valley right in front of us.
They can stop and pick a ripe pear from the trees.
Yeah, it's not only pear, they got the dates and all that.
I had a date today. I've never had a fresh date in my life.
Here we
Oh,
go.
that's a story of my high school years, but that's.
Look at the dots in the middle. There's 3 people actually just
Well, that's
walking.
Gonga would be in there.
It could be Gonga there. Hey, Gonga, welcome back.
Jayo Gonga. Jayo.
Let's look into that. The one on the right-hand side. Yeah, I think it's possible. Highly possible. You can see even for the mountain goat, Gonga, after 400K. It is every
Baby,
step.
there's a little hitch in that giddy up.
Yeah,
It is not a smooth stride right now.
We were talking about at what, 5 meters of elevation in the last stretch? 5 or 3 is nothing, but it looks really hard.
He is spent, as would be expected.
Well, a little bit more information about Gonga.
Do you think he'll stop and put some lipstick on?
He wouldn't do that, and he has a lot more to do.
Oh no, what is he doing?
Next year is going to be I think it's the third edition of Asia Pacific Trail Running Championship.
Okay.
Going to happen in China. That's combined with the Daoyi Ultra Trail Running Race in Fujian province. That province is famous for their tea, and Gonga is from that region. He will be the race director.
No way.
Exactly. He's hosting that. He will be directing the Asia Pacific Trail Running Championship I believe next November.
Well, that's a bigger challenge.
Yeah, it's lots of logistics, I think.
I mean, take a look behind us.
Yeah,
duck down, Jack. There's a whole table full of, non-stop, 24/7, at least 141 hours. There's a table of 10 people watching out for the runners. We're not looking at drone footage right now, but there must be multiple drones in the air right now, because the drone footage I'm looking at is of a CP that we're not seeing right now.
Let's just switch quickly. It's the AI detector, whatever.
Yeah, the magic.
Got the runner.
The magic box.
Hard to see who that is.
But it's not picking up the flag. But it's fixed and it's predictive.
Move, right? You have to move, I guess.
But so is the flag is moving.
But
yeah, a certain mass.
It's not dynamic with that kind of move.
There's probably some LiDAR built in there.
Yeah, now I see.
But also has infrared. So
the frame is on the car. So it's definitely a car detector there and human detector there.
But is there a smoke detector?
No, not on this one. I will make one myself here.
Okay.
The webcam is moving around.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh shoot, this is.
I have to switch.
Yeah.
Again.
Can you give me some seasickness medicine?
Look at this.
Folks, we've been here. This is where we've been the last last days. We've been set up here at Gobi Spring. Do not feel bad for us, because.
Don't. We are enjoying it, and you see the layer.
Other than our company.
Also, I have to put up with a brand and work together.
Yeah. Other than that, the setting is great.
It's not that miserable. You see the color of the trees, and autumn is here. You have the little river around the pond. Fantastic.
And Gonga.
And the Gonga is walking slowly. You can see in the middle of the frame, crossing along the little pond with a nice golden-ish color long grass, reaching the last time checking to finish Ultra Gobi 2025.
Next year, can we make the finish line closer to the start of Gobi Springs? Both years, I'm like, when is this going to end? Because you get up, there is a little climb out of the lower canyon up to the level of Gobi Spring, and then you're just running through this beautiful compound, but you're also like, I'm at the compound, I'm done, right? Quite.
But you have done 400K. The
last kilometer is really long.
It's fine. But nobody said that's going to be easy. Everybody's saying, oh.
I thought that was in the second name of the race, Ultra Gobi 400. It's easy.
Until it's not.
Until it's not.
But I don't know if we're going to have the female champion junior today in our live stream. Yesterday at the finish line, she was saying, I didn't have enough. I'm doing the flying motion.
Yeah.
After 400K.
Oh, the flying's fun.
Okay. Gonga is.
Maybe next year they'll let me fly the drone as I'm finishing. Do a selfie.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
Yeah.
We can do the trail already. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look
And it's
at
really
that.
cool. There's these beautiful, like, stark hills
Yeah.
on two sides of Gobi Springs.
Yeah, it's right next door. You feel
Yeah.
like that could be far, but
We're gonna
it's
see the
not.
watchtower. Give me a watchtower shot, drone number 1. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna get it. Tilt up. Boom, watchtower. That is not an ancient watchtower, folks, but it looks like one.
All the homestones our runners brought over,
Yeah.
it's actually stuck there. So it's a very nice echoing. So before you leave Gobi Sprint from the start, you leave your homestone there. After you come back, you finish the race, you see it right next to the corner. And
Yeah.
we have a surprise for everyone coming back. They will hear or see it as soon as they get on the wooden deck. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. I don't know how long the drone gonna stay there and get us to see it, but let's wait a bit.
Oh. Now
Here,
somebody figured out how to put a filter on the colors.
nice. It's actually quite nice. So the last bit of it.
Gonga is scanned in. His time is
scanned in.
over.
Okay, timing
He has
is
finished.
over.
He still has a little fun to have, but he has finished the Ultra
national
Gobi
flag.
400 for the 8th time in 8 attempts of 8 editions of Ultra Gobi. Is he I think he might be the only, or him and Yang. Is Yang?
Yeah, Young and him.
Are the only two. There's one other, and did he finish already, Yang?
Yeah.
Okay, so we now
Just
have
late so earlier.
two finishers who have completed not only the 7 official editions of Ultra Gobi 400, but the test edition as well. And this is Brother Gong, Min Cheng Gong, finishing his 8th Ultra Gobi 400. That's a lot of kilometers.
That's something.
More
That's
than
something,
3,200 kilometers around the Gobi, again and again and again. I mean, he could have made it all the way across the Taklamakan.
Half Africa.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. On the deck. On the deck. Let me switch to the other shot on the drone.
Oh, I love
Okay, I see him around the left corner. Okay, it's photo time with the time plate. I'm gonna cry. This is a touching
I'm gonna
moment.
cry.
Yep, one last small run on the wooden deck to reach the official.
Oh, and there's the little surprise.
Here we go.
Little smoke signal and fireworks. We won't be streaming at night, but at night there's also really, obviously you can't see smoke at night there, but they send off a couple of visual bright fireworks, and it's a nice tribute.
Yeah, we follow. Well, I think this is the first time we're gonna show the whole finish line ceremony, one after another. So I will stay here with this angle.
Are you gonna do some translation?
Yeah, I'm here for that. So once you reach before the Ultra Gobi Baba Liu Sha gate, Baba Liu Sha gate, especially made this year. You didn't have that last year. You have to come back if you want to have that next year. Okay, our sponsor Tian Yude is giving the hada to pass the fortune and the luck to Gonga, Brother Gong. Then we have tribute, I would say. Tribution, you say?
Tribute,
English, yeah, tribute. So kind of worship ceremony to heaven, to earth, to yourself. And then now to have a drink. Ganbei. Nice.
The Timude guy can hold his liquor. Because there's been a bunch of finishers of late.
Yeah, it's gonna be a heavy day. Heavy day incoming.
You're not done, brother Gong. You're not done. He's like, what's this? This is new to this ceremony.
Yeah, this is from the new sponsor Jingdong, JD.com. This is extra. It's really nice on the photo, with the contrast at the gate of Babalusha.
Oh, here we go.
The moment you open the door, the other half of Tiger Teddy is waiting.
He's like, oh no, I forgot it at R4. No?
Do you have the other half, Brother Gong? Do you have the other half?
Oh.
Nice, nice, nice. Two part of Tiger Teddy got together. Yeah, there's lots of media and friends and family there, waiting to take a short video or picture. Again, you have the chance to stand in front of the eye of Gobi Spring.
Get interviewed by Brother Mao, who is not like a media personality. He is a 2024 finisher of Ultra Gobi 400. So,
但是也是狂奔400公里，所以请你面对一汪清水，给你几十秒钟，让你静默一下，对你自己说几句话。来吧，现在属于你。好，在你身体允许的情况下，直播间的朋友们想对你进行简短的采访，可以吗？可以，没问题。来，这边请坐。
So after the quick reflection in front of the eye of Gobi screen, Brother Gonga will go and receive a quick interview in front of the eye of Gobi screen.
来，维寿一起来吧，坐这儿。维寿坐那边，咱俩一边一个。来，您拿着这个。这个还是让你说几句，靠得近一点啊。虽然你这个已经搭。 不急嘛。来，韦少，你问他俩问题来，你问他俩问题。
大哥，咱们路上见了几次了？
有5、6次，有5、6次。对对，有见到。还有他偷拍我，那次我没见到他。
偷拍你？
偷拍我那次我没见到他，然后他那算是梦里见。
但是这次其实我在咱们最高往最高海拔去的时候。 那是对你来说是整个比赛里面的一个难点。
那个我原来认为那个海拔应该对我已经不是问题了，知道吧？结果变得就说有一点走路这个有点沉重，所以也是确实也是个难点。但那会这真的那个。 下来，车线队员迷路了，我就把车线队员带下来的。
But going down was fun, and
整个今年2025年的800流沙的项目
took care of a few guys who lost their way.
您毕竟是全勤的
as usual.
对，
就是说今年800流沙的赛道呢，就是说跟往年有很大的一个变化。
The course this year at Ultra Gobi 400 has a lot of changes comparing to the previous years.
加了很多那种峡谷，而且这些峡谷都极其漂亮的。 都很漂亮的。
The valley, the mountain, the landscape,
巨石
those are extremely beautiful.
夜里走过，你可以想象出很多造型出来。
The huge stones along the course actually give you so much room, of imagination, especially when you walk along at night.
四海边那几个老外说，他这到底是什么动物？然后我说全部都是，应该全部都是牛，哎牛，应该都应该都比较大了，这比较大只的。
你看有牛的头是吧？岩羊
有岩羊哈，
And he saw quite a few skeletons of a dead animal. Some of them are cows, some of them are the wild goat alongside, and that was quite different from previous experience. The windmills was enormous, and the sunset, sunrise was golden.
这边月亮已经升这么高了，我就后悔，我在着急纠结要不要回去再拍一个月同辉。后来没有，后来说
This year we happened to be around the same time as Mid-Autumn Festival at certain time. One day he saw the sunset, while at the same time at the other side of the sky we have the full moon, huge moon over the sky. He thought, oh, I missed the point. I should have taken a picture of both the moon and the sun at the same time. But he said that was in his mind, it was in his brain. It was so beautiful.
也有那个很规模很宏大的那种发电厂，也是那个背景也是很壮观的。可惜他铁路一直没做起来，对，没那个起来。但是我发现很多人在那边骑车，哎，对，所以整个线路还是很好。
Overall, the course was quite impressive.
那当然好，不是为了恭维你们两个。我先首先声明一下
，with artificial structure like the windmill was also quite interesting.
因为直播间朋友让我问你一下，说像你这个参加了8次还在来，就是你什么动力让你一直来这个比赛
？So 8 times in Ultra Gobi, yet you are here again. What was the main drive for you to be here?
挑战我自己的极限。然后如果不想挑战的时候，就像这一次一样。我原来的目标是95，然后结果呢，到了朱祥站长他们阿5那一站的时候，他不知道施了什么法然后就刮了12个小时的一个狂风然后半夜我就跟他说了，我说我不走了，我继续睡觉。
不走了，睡觉。团长想让你睡会儿。
So normally I take Ultra Gobi as the event to challenge my limit from time to time. But
把人家京东旗杆都拆了。龚大哥果然是善于应变哈。
Took it easy.
然后您觉得您都跑了8次，除了挑战自我之外，你还会有
the wind outside was extremely strong, so I stopped there and just slept over.
其实，因为这个赛事，这种赛事，首先是离不开我们的志愿者。志愿者是这个赛事的一个重大的。
Ultra Gobi 400 is not a simple race. The very important component of it is volunteer that we have is different from the normal race. They are a very important part here. Without them, you won't have the same experience, which is extraordinary.
我也不刮了对，我也体验一下你。
对，大家都在持续的为这个服务，为这个赛事为选手。
Although it was extremely windy, and you really feel like almost scary, but our volunteers were still helping us around,
是的，送月饼，
holding on their position.
遇到我的时候，下来他说 给我一个拥抱。明成哥，我想给你一个
月饼，
给你一个月饼。
但是真不能给你。
但真的不能给你，我说给我看一下吧。
看一下，
他真的去拿出来给我看。
哎呀，太可恨了，简直是。
On the Mid-Autumn Festival day, one volunteer came to him and said,
完了，你这更坏。
Gong, brother Gong, I'm gonna give you a hug.
有，我们很多
I want to give you a mooncake, but I know the race rules. I cannot. And he said, I cannot eat it, but can you actually at least show it to me? And he did just show that to me.
28到29。
28到29，
就那个沙
完了，现在好多收尾队员正在28。
我就担心短腿小猪今天会折在里面。
对。25分1公里。
我们去绕弯了。
绕弯了，对。
我们去绕弯。
那个28、29还是难是吧？
对，那个其实我们不认为就是海拔3700那个地方。
那段最难的啊。
一开始我就跟他们说。我们最难的、最复杂的是在28到29。
你看，你早就判断过了。
大家要千万小心。
小心。
所以我就有点担心小猪。好像现在自己一个人。
他们现在正在那挣扎，3个人，还有王道士。
R8 to R9 is one of the most difficult part.
对，
It is the most difficult part along the whole course.
沙漠很恶劣，
He's worried that some of the runners that are still on the course now. Gonna have trouble to catch the cutoff time.
然后我自己规划了几条线路，结果呢，就是说我地图上看了一下，规划了一个线路，结果跑过去，发现那里有2条河，然后我也不想回头，
怎么办？就过了，
全趟过去了，
就趟过去了。
问题是，那河底下
什么
石头？
什么东西？泥呀？
都是烂泥。
哎呦！那你就踩烂泥过去了，
踩烂泥，然后腿要拔出来，
哎呀，
鞋子差点没出来。
哎呀
，He did lots of pre-race route planning.
我看见你大手笔，
and he applied during the race.
突然间我
看见你
跑上那个什么连霍高速啊，
river
这有一段
crossing
很
in
长的，
reality.
所有人都走的那轨迹，就你一个人跑上高速，
went through.
是吧？然后从高速直插向北，那么
He
过
almost
去，
lost his
对，
roots.
从头到尾
This
就你
is
一
the
个人
part we talked earlier that Ultra Gobi 400 is a self-navigated race, and you need to find your own route, you need to do your own planning. He is one of the, I would say, the most skillful guys I have ever met with navigating the Gobi, and even for him, he got surprised. How he planned his route is always fascinating for me to check after. As I also mentioned, quite a few runners in the previous edition.
Great timing.
They saved the time on studying the route but following him. But this year apparently it is quite hard for him. His planned routes doesn't always work out.
叫沙漠导航仪啊，这个龚明成大哥，看这个切路切得很坚决。好的，我也觉得，哎呀，非常
use some of the
啊，没错，还有
planned
什么样
route.
对
His own from his own.
赶紧休息，对，真棒啊，8届。
你们2位也辛苦。
我们怎么也没你辛苦啊，对，
还好，
好，谢谢大哥，祝贺明成大哥安全完赛，8次全勤啊，牛逼，哎。
Brother Gong, 8 times Ultra Gobi finisher, 8 times. Amazing achievement, Brother Gong. Thank you for coming to Ultra Gobi for one more time.
一双鞋干到底。
After this, we're gonna have our runner-up of the female category, Lucy. From the U.S. to join us in the
好的，欢迎回来。
studio.
刚才看到的是龚明成大哥的一个冲向，跟大家再介绍一下他。很多人问龚大哥的年纪，他是1967年来自福建厦门大学 EMBA。他的昵称叫穿山羊。很多人想看龚大哥，有没有自己的一些账号可以分享经验，可以去搜一下他啊。然后他今年的完赛目标呢，其实是95小时啊，这个已经跑了8届了。那今年赛道比较难，龚大哥呢目前是应该是第15位冲线的。
I have my colleague Brian showing her
对，是第15位，非常优秀了。 龚大哥呢，今年其实是跑过了油田 B 的 PTL 组别，是自负重自导航自补给300多公里，3人组队。然后曾经呢，他也完赛过巨人之旅，应该是巨人之旅啊。然后他今年是第8次跑完800流沙，他还跑过8次港百。他的这个超长距离耐力的经验啊，是很多年轻人们都非常敬佩他。好，后面呢，我们即将会迎来可能是10宝的重现。接下来的时间我们交给李仁利。好，接下来交给李仁利，我就休息了。给大家再预告一下啊，下午的6点半啊，下午6点半，君越姐姐会做客直播间。喜欢君越姐姐，好奇君越姐姐这次在800流沙中有什么经历，或者对她有什么问题，可以在6点半锁定800流沙直播间啊。好，我下线了，欢迎仁利。
Maybe you host this. You talk to Lucy a little bit.
Give her your mic, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
I just have a quick break. Well, I leave the stage to my colleague Brian and Lucy for now.
Switch that over to the non-split screen then,
Hey?
if you will. Brother Jack. Jack Ga. What? Oh, I'm still wearing sunglasses and a hat. Sunglasses because there's two very large bright lights. We're not in focus. Yeah. I don't think we are. Either that or... All right, well, we're a little better now. So,
oops, sorry.
As soon as you get a mic on.
Yeah, okay.
How you feeling about a day after finishing your Ultra Gobi 400?
Good. I mean, as expected, I'm very tired and very hungry.
Sleepy or fatigued? Or
I actually just mostly sleepy.
Yeah.
Like I just like could stay in bed all day, but I'm really excited to get a good night of sleep tonight. So
yeah.
I've not been doing that.
Alternating eating and sleeping?
Yes, that's basically, and we flew with compression boots from the U.S. So I've been.
You what?
I've been lying in the bed with the compression boots on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean.
You could rent that. I mean, you could pay for your whole trip with
So this is a new strategy going forward. Yeah. So.
Well done.
Thank you.
All donations, of course, going to Living Oak.
Live Oak Camp.
Live Oak Camp.
That's exactly right. Okay, so this is a new fundraising strategy.
Yeah,
Rent out our compression boots.
At remote races. Yeah. You just got to get them here.
Yeah, exactly.
What's been your favorite thing you've done since you finished?
We got to get dressed in the traditional warrior costume, and then they recorded a video of us doing this move with a weapon.
What was your weapon?
It was a sword.
Okay.
And they put my hair up in a certain way and dressed me. I felt very fancy. And then they were like, okay, look serious. And I was like, well, that's kind of hard for me. And then they told me to look threatening, and I was like, I just don't know that So I did my best to look very serious.
Give the camera your threatening look.
I don't even know how I can do it. Okay, I'll try. Ready? I was like, I don't know. I tried basically not to smile, and it was really hard for me.
Did not work.
It didn't work very well. They did say I only had to do 3 takes of it, and they said I got it. So.
Did you have a warrior name?
No, not that I remember being told. Perhaps.
But did you come up with one for yourself?
No, I did not come up with one. I was more excited about the costume and the video. So, yeah.
I bet it's pretty snazzy. Mm-hmm. Well, that was not what I would expect, but that's a hit. I think that's one of it's one of the sponsors came up with that idea.
Yeah, one of the sponsors. It's fun.
I think.
I mean, especially as a foreigner, it feels cool to get to experience it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, note to Hard Rock 100: have all the runners show up to the photo studio and do fancy 1880s garb.
Yeah, what would be the American equivalent?
Well, there's literally whether you're in Silverton or some of the other small mountain mining towns or cowboy towns of the West,
yes.
You can usually go get your black and white photo
yes.
and.
That's the new gimmick. That's what they should do.
Yeah, perfect. Well played. I think it's the pharmaceutical arm or pharmacy arm of JD. I'm gonna been hanging out in camp a while. The pharmacy arm of JD.com.
Cool.
So basically the Amazon pharmacy equivalent.
Very nice.
Well played, folks. So you completed 400 kilometers in the Gobi Desert. We talked a little bit about it yesterday, but any news insight into your journey out there? Any reflections of what that means to you a day later?
That's a great question, and I think I have some, certainly, and I imagine that once my sleep deprivation declines, I might have even more. So I'll give some answers. I think I am feeling really proud of what we just took on, and I say we because Jack and I ran the whole thing together.
Yep.
And not because it's a new distance, but because it's a distance that I've covered before, but never in terrain like the Gobi. There's such variety, and I've never done it with such a large pack. Like my pack was so heavy. I think without water it was like 11 pounds, and without water and food, so like with water and food, like I don't know what it was, and I hadn't measured it with the satellite phone. So
or the tracker.
So water, food, satellite phone, and tracker. Without those things, it was like 10 or 11 pounds.
Well, I just found you just found a fundraiser for
I need to
Live
get,
Oak, and
lighter stuff. Like
I'm gonna open a consultation business on lighten your pack, damn it.
I mean, I looked at your article and like looked through all of it. It's just like, I think the pack was heavy and the sleeping bag. Like there's some stuff that I was like, I can't. I'm not gonna go buy the lightest thing. And so, but it was really comfortable.
That's good.
It was comfortable in terms of like I don't have any rubs or anything, which is crazy.
Even with a great, it's telling you like you could get rubs with a pack that works great for you.
So overall, it was fine. But every time I would take it off at one of the rest points, and then I would put it back on, I was like, oh my God, it like feels heavy to pick it up with my hand, let alone like wear it while I run 400K.
When I asked at the finish, you was like, do you want to sit down or take your pack off? You're like, pack.
The pack. I would be happy to stay standing for a while. It's just, I don't want to wear this pack anymore.
Yeah.
And then I think, so just feeling really proud, I think both for the challenge of the distance, but the added challenge of the weight. And it's just a reminder that I think I feel more capable of things, and I think in general, people are probably more capable than they realize, and things like this give you the chance to sort of push your limits and see what's possible, and so yeah, that's one reflection. And then I think the self-navigation was another big one, and obviously because Jack and I were together, we had the benefit of being able to take turns navigating. So there was one night, the second night, where Jack was literally asleep, just like running behind me, like with his eyes closing every once in a while, and like I was fully navigating. And then another night where I was feeling really tired and he navigated and I just followed him. And I think that was also a really cool added challenge that I think went mostly pretty well. I think we probably could have done a little more research, but there was like a lake that showed up that wasn't on any of the maps we had been looking at, so like perhaps needed to download a Chinese map. I don't know where you find that lake, but it's not on anything we looked at, and it was definitely there. So I think I'm curious about having it, what we could do better.
Yeah.
It was our first time. I feel like we got like a B in navigation. Like, what would it look like if we
that's
got an A?
beyond passing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I felt proud of that also. And it's like an added fun layer to this race.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned that you've run this far before, but there's just, I would describe it as a whole lot more self-reliance.
Yeah.
Like yes, the rest point, the 10 major rest points, they'll help you out with like, maybe they'll fill your noodle bowl or whatever. Like if you have a dehydrated meal, they'll fill that with hot water for you. If you really need a little like maybe foot care, they'll do it, massage. But it's not like you're in Moab 240, right? And like at a US style race, like every one of those checkpoints is going to have not only some gels and some lube and some whatever, they're going to have some pierogi or grilled cheese or watermelon or and you're just going to have how do you feel about the things in your box?
Oh
right
my
now?
gosh. I like got to the first station. I was like, okay, this is fine. And I like made some stuff. We mostly had rice and noodle, like not even camping meals because we were like trying to be on a budget. So we like got rice and noodle bags, and then we had like the silver like bags you could pour hot water into. And then we had chicken pouches from the U.S. and then a bunch of sweet stuff. And I was pretty happy for the first half of the race. And then the second half of the race, I was dreaming about a Domino's pizza, a hamburger, a turkey sandwich, just all this food that I did not have access to. The first half of the race, I couldn't even look at the chicken packets. I was like, that is disgusting. And the second half of the race, all I wanted was salty stuff. And I was like so happy that I hadn't eaten the chicken packets.
So you had like double chicken packets?
So I was like, yes, chicken. And then I mixed it with the rice, and it was like sort of my cravings changed from part 1 to part 2 of the race, and it worked out fine. But there was a moment where I was preparing to arrive at a rest point and thinking about what was in my box and what I was going to make and how I was going to need to eat a significant number of calories. Like I was going to have to hype myself up to eat these calories. And I just was like, I don't want anything in this box.
Yeah.
And you still have to just figure out what you're going to eat.
You've got like a whole lot of food, different choices, and you're just like, none of the above.
None of the above.
And you set your standards for low. You wanted a Domino's pizza.
I don't even like Domino's pizza.
Exactly.
Like, I'm like kind of lactose intolerant. Like I don't even eat cheese pizza that often. I just really wanted, I was imagining that garlic crust. I really wanted the bread. I think that's my body was like, please give me bread.
When you get back to Dunhuang, we got to find you some like equivalent of garlic naan. There's got to be.
I mean, yeah. I've been very happy. I had I don't even know what they're called, but at both breakfast and lunch, I had a bunch of those little like bun things that have some sort of meat in them.
Yeah, they're steamed pork buns. Yeah,
I've had like 7 of them today, so
there you go.
It's been great.
One of them surprised me the other day because a lot of the times they're very savory. The ones the last like day have like had a hidden sweetness. Like, yeah.
Well,
but
yeah. So,
any of from head to toe, any gear or equipment that overperformed or was just killer or
yeah, I've never really ever worn a knit hat during a race.
Yeah.
And it was required gear, so like the night before we left, I like was looking through. I have knit hats, but I live in New Orleans, Louisiana. Like it's extremely hot there. Like, and so the ones that I have are more for when I go skiing in Colorado. So I'm wearing a helmet, so I'm not wearing a hat like on the slope. So I don't have like a sporty one, but I have ones that have like a giant poof ball on the top. Yeah. I was like, I'm not going to bring that to run in this race. Like I do not need a giant poof ball on top of my head while I'm running. So I asked Jack to bring me if he had an extra.
Yeah.
And so he brought me a knit hat that he caught off of a Mardi Gras float during a Mardi Gras parade. It was neon yellow and it had a little M on it for Muses, which is the name of the parade. And it kept me so warm, it was so comfortable, and I would sleep with it over my eyes when we were napping. And it was like a surprise winner because I wasn't even I wouldn't have brought it if I hadn't been required.
That's awesome. And anything that either underperformed or I am never ever touching that again. Or just like
well, I mean, we didn't need to use the satellite phone. We didn't need to use the like extra GPS device. We just used our phones and my watch to navigate. And then we couldn't fly with our batteries because of the new domestic regulations. And then we weren't in Dunhuang, but for like we just got shuttled from the airport
over to
Gwangju.
Melon City.
And then we went to try to find batteries. And the ones we found were great because they lasted forever because they were 20,000 whatever, but they were so heavy. That added to my pack weight. Like I bet it weighed a pound.
I brought a 20,000 milliamp hour battery in 2015, and that was like, number one, don't bring a 20,000 milliamp.
Well, it was great because I only had to charge it once, and it never got below like 57%. So but it was so heavy, and so.
That's an easy win.
Yeah, that would be my change. Is a different lighter battery. I have great light batteries in the U.S.
And it's actually really, really hard to find 5,000 milliamp batteries here, or if you do, they're the kind that are like the MagSafe that they stick to your phone and charge through that way. But it's like they're not as energy dense or as efficient in transfer. So it's just like
And I was having to. My watch is, I don't know, 6 years old, and so it used to last a long time, and it doesn't. So I was having to charge my watch like part of the way through a bunch of times, and I was taking the battery out and shoving it in my pack. And
fortunately they do charge on the fly. Like ages like a decade ago they didn't, but all of them now you can.
It's great.
Leave running.
Yeah, left it running. So.
Yeah. Any other major issues along the way?
I don't think so. I mean, we like set out to be really positive throughout the whole race,
Yep.
and I think that makes a big difference because you're gonna run into things that don't go the way you want. I always have stomach problems during races. I puke every time I race.
Yeah, I was going to ask you specifically about digestion.
And it's sort of like, it doesn't really faze me anymore. Like I eat, I feel sick, I throw up on the side of the road, I drink some water and keep running.
And eventually eat again, yeah.
And eventually I stop feeling sick and I can eat again and I feel like so great. So I felt sick sort of right after that big climb. So we got up all the way up to 10,000 feet or 11,000 feet.
Yeah.
And then came back down.
On day one, like night one.
Yeah, night one. And then we were starting that long section through the like sort of middle of the desert. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at the map. Let's look at our map here. So
could you be more specific?
Yeah, let me see. So
like going to the
right, wait, where's the highest point? Is
here,
it
that'd
here?
be
Right here.
Or yeah, somewhere in here. CP45.
CP5.
Okay.
Yep. So came down, got to rest station 2.
Okay.
And then right about here was where I started to feel pretty sick.
Oh.
And then we went through this canyon, and I think it's sort of so expected that it doesn't really faze me. And I think if it wasn't something I was used to, it could feel like a really big deal because it goes on for hours.
Yeah.
And at this point, Jack is very well.
He's not going to panic about it.
He's not going to panic about it, and he knows like the tells. I have this cough that I do that is not a like ultra running desert or mountain cough. It is a Lucy's going to throw up cough. And so when I do it the first time in a race, he looks at me and he's like, "Not yet. Don't do that yet." And we sort of, you know.
But you can kind of manage it.
Ginger candies are a big help. Tums.
It's not game over because you're able to eat again.
And it's just like everything in these races. You hope, just like most things, it's a temporary feeling that you ride through, or I ride through, and then it goes away.
Now, did you do this I know you're like. Did you do this as a fundraiser for Live Oak? Or?
So we currently are fundraising. We distribute. I run a summer camp. We distribute about $750,000 in scholarships annually, and so we fundraise for a lot of that. And right now we have a fundraising page specifically about our adventure, this race. We're hoping to raise $15,000.
And how would somebody find that page?
Someone could find that page by going to my Instagram account, which is Lucy Shodell, and it's linked in my bio. And I can
link in bio.
Yeah, link in bio.
You know the drill, folks.
And all that money will go to help great kids from New Orleans have adventures and experience the outdoors.
But it's even cooler than that. Jack was explaining the camp to me this morning. Let me sum up.
Okay, great.
Let me try the quick summary of the camp. New Orleans is a very divided city, like not through any laws or anything, but historically and still probably racially, socioeconomically. People aren't going to school together. They're not playing sports together. They're not playing music together. They're not going to church together. Whatever they're doing, different communities are highly segregated on various bases.
Yeah.
And this camp, not just affluent, but a family who's doing well enough can pay to have their kids go to. Do they have to apply or?
Yeah, everyone applies.
But you have to apply. But folks who have the means to pay $2,500 or so for a 2-week boarding camp do so, and it's a great fun summer camp.
It's so fun.
And then these $6,500 or $750,000, whatever it is, $1,000 a year, they go to scholarships so that folks who apply and have the background that would get them into this camp but couldn't afford it can go to the camp. So specifically, it's to create bridges and mingling between the disparate groups in New Orleans. And I assume that's not just for bridging those communities, but hopefully I would think bringing some of those folks out of not just leaving behind their communities, but bring them into other communities.
Yeah, it's about
grow.
Exactly. It's about building a network of great people who live in the city who might be class presidents at each of their schools, but would never meet otherwise, and their lives will be richer, more full. Our city will be better for it if they become friends when they're 8 years old at summer camp. And I grew up going to summer camp. I started going to camp when I was 11, and I'm still, at 36 in touch with my friends from summer camp. And so if anyone watching has attended camp, you know the power of the relationships you build when you're a kid and you're getting to live away from home, have this great adventure, learn new things, be independent, but also sort of safe. And
kind of like Ultra Gobi 400. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
as I was showing you before, like you are independent. You feel like you are in the middle of the nowhere. You're Jack, but you're other than that, you are alone.
We are alone.
But there's 10 people here. They got your back. Like
I know, it was really funny. At one point, we were like taking a nap like under a bridge, basically, and a drone flew down, and I was like, hey.
And the camp counselors are the drones.
Yeah, exactly. So it feels really special. We've both fundraised for Live Oak before, during adventures. So Jack ran from LA to New York last August and September, and he fundraised during that run for Live Oak, and I think got to $100,000. And then 2 years ago, I ran from LA to Vegas, and I raised about over $10,000 for us to buy some 15-passenger vans. I was not the entire fundraising. I think they raised collectively $100,000 or something, so that we could run more of our wilderness trips. We take kids backpacking in Tennessee, Alabama, North Carolina, Big Bend, Texas, and Guatemala. And so we don't use the vans for Guatemala, but we use them for all the U.S. trips.
You said that'd be a trick.
Yeah.
And are these kids at these like trips? Are they the same kids from the summer camp? So you're specifically like between summers, continuing this continuity of community.
Yeah, and we do. It's not about. It's really about deepening relationships, and so we want kids to come back year after year. So many of our staff members were campers and have been at camp, been coming for 8, 9, 10. We have some people who've been there all 11 summers that we've run. And so it's not just about summer camp, it's also about the wilderness trips. And then because everyone lives in New Orleans, we have programming throughout the whole year. Every month you have a chance to get together with kids of your age and spend time with them.
Go to a sporting event, or what kind of things do you do?
Great question. So for elementary school age, we host what are called hangouts, and we basically just run like a really fun but intentional free play sort of time. It's like what that age of kids need is just, so they host like different games kids can join in. Picture like a really, really great recess program where there's like just lots of fun activities.
Kind of like a carnival thrown into a recess.
And then our middle schoolers, we call it middle school mystery. It's a sort of like, it's designed to be interesting for them, but it's on Friday nights. And so think about, you're like a 12 to 14-year-old. You want to be out of your house on a Friday night, but you really can't like do much. And so we have a space for them, and they do like team challenges. They have themed nights based on like the time of year, the season. They get food and get to connect as 12 to 14-year-olds. And then our high schoolers are 15 to 18-year-olds. We have a leadership seminar with them, so they're working their way through like a leadership course basically, and they get to, every time we meet, pick a course, pick something that they're interested in participating in, sort of like you would at a conference, like pick your session. And then they have something that they do with their group of 15-year-olds or 16-year-olds or 17-year-olds that they're working on all year long, that kind of connects to the work they'll do that summer.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Probably not that many years off before you start having possibly a second generation.
I know, it's really fun. Jack's kids go to camp and have gone for years now, and then I have a daughter who's 1 who visited camp this summer and will visit again next summer. But I'm hoping that when she's 3 or 4, she can live with me at camp, and we'll have like probably a babysitter with her. But it's really fun to start to have our friends who have kids coming, and then it'll be cool to have the first like parent of camp, former.
So say that like, I have a friend who like attended a camp all through his growing up, and his 2 daughters went there after that. And it's just like,
it's really special to get to share.
And then they became counselors in turn. So So do you have any other, not what's your next race, but like what do you have any like future running plans or dreams? Like is there anything like not a commitment kind of thing, but like anything tickling around in there?
You know, I have had a big run of these. I mean, not as big as some people who are doing like $1 million a year.
Yeah. But for you,
I in the last like 3 years, I've done the Speed Project LA to Vegas in 23, 24, and 25. I did the Speed Project Atacama in 23, and then I did Moab in fall of 24.
So.
And then this. And so it's been a big couple of years. And I don't have anything yet on my calendar except for the Louisiana Marathon, which my running group there's no New Orleans Marathon. There's except for one that my friends run that's called Legs and Dregs, and it goes to every brewery in New Orleans, and you have a little 5-ounce pour at every brewery, and it's when I finished it the first year, my watch said 29 miles, not 26, and then you've also had a number of beers. So. But there's no sort of traditional marathon in New Orleans, so we all go and run the Louisiana Marathon in Baton Rouge, which is an hour away. And there's about 60 people who are in a training group together to prepare for it. And it's just such a fun community. The 504th is the name of the run crew. And so we run every Tuesday and then on Saturdays and then have workouts throughout the week for the people doing the training. And so I'm excited to be a part of that and participate in something that is requires a different amount of time commitment than training for 200 milers.
I was going to say, do you but do you, are you on duty for, I mean, you got a 1-year-old, your partner probably is pulled a little.
She is wonderful, and I think we actually have a pretty good balance. I do a ton of my running as my commute to school, to daycare for my daughter Marin, so it's nice because I'm getting to run. I'm going to spend time with her in the stroller. We have all these games we play, and then I'm also saving Maggie, my wife, from having to drive her to and from daycare.
Yeah, okay.
And so that it was
not like a normal, like a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. But I think we're both looking forward to to sort of a relaxing, more chill time. And so I don't know that I'll put anything on my calendar for a while. I'm just going to enjoy being with my family and enjoy running for fun without a big, crazy goal. And rest and recover. And spring in New Orleans is really fun. A lot of Mardi Gras and then a lot of of really good music at music festivals. And so I'm looking forward to just spending time in my city and with my friends and family.
Awesome. Well, you have plenty of big adventures and memories to reflect back upon.
Yeah. What about you? What's next for you?
Going to be going back to New Zealand for a third straight northern winter.
Oh my goodness!
Jumping in the old Ghost Ultra down there. I think it's 85K or so. But that's let's go to the west coast of the South Island and make a week of it.
That's awesome.
But only race I have my eyes on is Ultra Gobi 400 2026. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
That's amazing.
It was an interesting test here to be here this week and not be racing the 400, but going for some runs just from Gobi Springs here on the dirt roads out toward the desert. I'm like, I don't think I've quite scratched all those itches yet.
I feel that I can't imagine having just done it. I can't imagine sitting here and not doing it. So hats off to you. That would be extremely hard for me, and I imagine that. I would imagine it was hard for you.
There's some. I mean, I did the 121K here, but that's marked and on essentially road. I mean, dirt roads because there's been so many people through it. The self-reliance and self-navigation and I love the mental engagement of the 400 because there's so many. There's always something.
It was really, to that point last night when Jack and I were pretty lost in this, I don't even know where we were, somewhere around somewhere over here. Yeah. We were both sleepy, but then when we were having to navigate, we were okay, we're wide awake now. The requirements of having to really think about your gear and your navigation and what you're going to eat and sort of all the stuff that you have to do when the course isn't marked, when you're carrying everything with you, and when the rest points and the checkpoints just have hot and cold water and wonderful volunteers who want to help, but they don't know about your food. You have to.
I mean, checkpoints, it's just ambient temperature water in a little chair.
Yep. And so, it does wake you up and really keep your, it's a special type of adventure that I think is hard to find.
Yeah, and you've got to be, obviously you have some stuff on your back, but you got to you start to have a problem. You're like, what do I have in my box for R8? Do I have a wider a wider pair of shoes? Do I have this or do I have that? Because you're not going to put everything in every box. You can't.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to fly.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, and it's fun. Like for me, I kind of wrote an article about it, I don't know, like 2 months ago, just having a big, hairy, audacious goal, and this trying to, not with time goals or place goals in mind, but trying to come here and do well, whatever that means to oneself, requires putting in a lot of effort ahead of time. And through 20 years of working full-time through law school and running, I Run Far way, way more than full-time, and so much time in my life, will fill all of my time with that, whatever the other pursuit is, and to the detriment of running. If I have that big goal, I make the time for the adventures that are all like the training adventures that are also fun. And like this summer I didn't. So like for me.
So you'll be back.
I'm eyeing it.
I don't, this is a really absurd thing to have on my calendar.
I love the absurd.
Okay. It's absurd because it's a calendar that is very far off in the distance. But since I have a 1-year-old, I'll show her this later and see what she says. I am really interested in when she's like 18 years old or somewhere around that age, 20s, inner 20s, 18 to 20, through hiking like the AT or the Pacific Crest Trail with her. I think that would be so cool. Like have one of these really big adventures with her one day. So that's not like, anytime soon, but that is something that I've been thinking about.
You're the only person to own a 2042 calendar.
And August is circled. Yep, exactly. That's
I guess that's summer camp season. So
I mean, yeah.
Well.
No. Summer camp season is just in New Orleans. It's just June and July. We're off
so August. Yeah, I was right. August 2024.
Yeah, exactly. Leave summer camp and just head straight to the AT.
Take a 15-seat passenger van that's now
it's filled
about 18 years old and
perfect.
A little worse for wear.
Okay, well we've made the plan.
Yep.
I won't need to do any more prep.
Actually, can I suggest paring down your backpack a little bit before then?
Yeah, I'll be investing in the most high tech,
getting a lighter sleeping bag next time. Oh, goodness. Well, Lucy, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Congratulations on a great run out there. And
Thank you.
Folks, if you got a little something, donate to Live Oak Camp. So.
Link in my bio.
Link in bio.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, here.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. See you around.
See you around.
Let's see if I can, oh man. No, I got this. Oh. And then split screen. Yeah, there we go. Time to fly this drone solo into the finish line, folks, I guess. Jack may come back with us, or maybe Jack's out doing something fun, hopefully. But we're here at Gobi Springs. We've got another runner, 262, coming up the canyon. Runner 264 is just at the mouth of the canyon, past the last checkpoint 37, and runner 198 just 100 or 200 meters before checkpoint 37. So almost undoubtedly, even if they're struggling, within about an hour, there'll be 3 more finishers, and that'll bring the total up to, we got 12 right now. That would make 15 finishers. I got Julian from South Africa, Leka. We got him halfway between 36 and 37. So where it's 5:08 p.m. here, he'll finish before dark again, unless something unusual happens. Another gap of about 8 kilometers back to another 2 or 3 Chinese runners. Afraid you gentlemen will have to come up the stream from the springs after dark, but you are well on your way to finishing Ultra Gobi 400. We'll have, and there's 2 2 more Chinese runners right before them between CP 34 and 35, aka R10. So if I'm doing my math right, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll be past 20 finishers. Nearly half the field will be finished by, let's say, 120 hours. Hopefully a little less. And another pack of, I say pack, they're spread out over 7 kilometers, but another at least 6+ runners have already left R9. It's likely, if they don't take a sleep at R10, that they'll finish in the overnight hours before dawn and finish before dawn. They've got 50K to go. It might be, at this point in the field, a little generous to say that they'll average 5K an hour, but some of them will have some ants in their pants and be itching to get to the finish line, which would put them in around 3 in the morning, but more likely that whole crew will finish before sunup, 7-ish tomorrow morning. And if they do, if they're going to finish around 6, I hope they take a little extra rest, because I was treated, my race went a little long at the 120K, what feels like a month ago, but was probably only 5 or 6 days ago. Was treated to pre-sunrise or pre-sunup morning light in the Gobi Springs Canyon, and the autumn leaves, the golden grass, the beautiful desert sky highlighted with mountain jagged hills around me was something special. I shared a bunch of those on Strava and Facebook. It was a pretty remarkable way to start a day, and it kind of almost made me regret a little bit not slowing down at the end of last year's 400, when I would have had the chance to, if I'd faffed about for an extra hour somewhere, been treated to one heck of a finishing salute from Ma Nature. So 229, Sebastian 247. Maybe cool your jets a little bit and enjoy the hike up to Gobi Springs in some spectacular conditions. But it's still pretty remarkable that we are, I don't know, 100, whatever it is, 115 hours plus into the race, and we have 50 of the 55 starters are still on the course. More than 90% of the field still at it. We've had, actually, technically, they're all 5 drops so far have been international runners. There's two runners from Hong Kong, but of Chinese descent, and then a UK, Belgian, and German. But 50 of the 55 starters are still out on the course. There is quite a string of runners who all went through the CP30 of essentially finish being CP38, all but one went by within, or left, I guess got in within about 20 minutes of one another. One female Chinese runner is a bit back from that crew, about another half hour plus back. Jack is back. Calligraphy lesson.
A quick coffee.
Where'd you find? You holding out on me, brother Jack? Jack gone?
Well, that's the best one that you can find in the box from our sponsor, C'est Bon. I'll get 2 bottles for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah?
We did have an espresso machine here for 2 days, and
1.5 to be precise.
Of which some of the time it didn't work. Did we run out of coffee, or did we run out of money to rent it? Because I would pitch in for a couple more days.
Normally it lasts about a day and a half, according to my Ultra Gobi experience. Yeah?
And then it breaks. Too much demand.
Too much demand. It's the essential part for Ultra Gobi: coffee, and coffee.
All right, next year I'm bringing an AeroPress, folks.
I will share that with you.
You bring the beans, I'll bring the.
Definitely.
Yeah. Perfect.
The best Yunnan little coffee bean.
I have never had Chinese coffee. I mean, like Chinese beans.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe we can find some in Dunhuang. No, but I mean, if we do, I'll take some back to the States and try them. Because I've had when I've reported.
Yunnan is
Yeah. It's the right altitude. Yeah, I've had Thai coffee from like Chiang Mai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Above Chiang Mai, Yunnan, so
Yeah.
the weather, the altitude.
Yeah, like 4,000, 6,000 feet probably about there.
Yeah. It's perfect for that.
Yeah.
I had a bit there. It was nice.
We've now just, our discussion has now gone to Chinese coffee cultivation.
As soon as I'm back, see the conversation is getting more interesting. Yeah, instead of a dreadful brand here talking about the race.
Do you see what I have to put up with? I need to point my lucky lion over toward Jack's side.
Only one more day. You have to bear with me.
Are we? Do I? Are we broadcasting tomorrow?
Yeah, we're not fair yet, so.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, you know what's happening in about 46 minutes.
James is coughing.
46 minutes.
Tension is on.
46 minutes, and now we're counting.
Yeah. As we speak, our runners, both overseas runners and Chinese runners, are approaching the finish line.
Hopefully, if they're not off course.
Surely, but slowly. I'm pretty sure most of them are going to be here. I was worried that if they're going to make it before the cutoff at R9, but at this point, as another solid 3.5 hours.
45.
They should be fine.
Yeah, they've got like at most like 7 kilometers to go. Like trying to zoom, I can't.
I really like that they are a pack. Almost. They're not far away from each other. So when you march alone, and
especially because this was a section, like this is sand dunes right here.
Yeah, it's hard.
And it goes back and forth on the edge, sand dunes.
Yeah. For her, Jan Chin, it's gonna be hard, being the last one alone. And the others are relatively okay. They hike together. Oh, there's our friend Mr. Park.
And this is just from past experience. This is, I'm sure, that horrible alkali salt surface.
You twist your ankle.
Yeah. It's fun. There's always like just little features.
Maybe a tomb, maybe an ancient little
animal enclosure. Who knows?
Post station or whatever. Must be ancient.
Ancient Chinese remedy?
Yeah, possible. Highly possible.
Yeah, 251. I like your style. Going a little bit to the west there, maybe skirting the dunes a little bit.
Just the GPS, I would say.
Yeah.
It's not far away. It's about 5K to the CP33 for him. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
32.
One more CP, they'll be there. So I don't really worry.
Nope, they'll all make it.
Yeah.
The only question will be tonight is that R10. There's a cutoff of 8:30 tomorrow morning. Oh, they've got. They've got 11 hours for.
Tolerant.
Yeah, so 345 to 375, 30K, 11 hours.
Yeah, then.
I believe.
Here. Tomorrow.
8:30 plus.
No, 18.
I mean, sorry, 6:30 plus.
Yeah, so.
Plus a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I assume they'll let the clock run to 6:40 in case people have adjustments.
Yeah. So let's go back to the last runner. I want to see the kilometer mark for the last runner, Jan Liqing. It's about 337, which is we are 400 here, roughly 400. So there's 65 left for her.
Less than, yep.
For one day.
No problem. One day. She's 25 hours to go. 60.
One day.
63 kilometers at most.
We could crawl here. I know it's always something will happen, but at this stage of the race, been suffering or hanging out there for so many days.
Yeah.
I will finish it. Even if I have to crawl, I will finish myself.
I'm waiting for you to sign up. I'll give you a training plan for your 100-miler so you can get a qualifier for here.
Yeah, I think I will do it one day when I'm not needed working.
Oh, you're useless. You're not needed.
I still think somehow, some parts, they still need me a little bit, not all the time, but Not this year for sure.
No?
Not in the coming year. I still got a lot to do. But one day, yeah. As the slogan we always have, yeah. Once in your life, do the Ultra Gobi. Once in your life.
Once.
Yeah.
At
For
least.
people who are watching, yeah, once. Yeah, for you maybe 10 times. But for some of you in front of the screen at our live stream, this is a Chinese saying we have here. You can hear in the Chinese background, wherever you have a whole batch of us get together, once in your life, do the Ultra Gobi. Yeah? Maybe not once like Brandy, already twice. And some of our original general,
Yeah.
8 times Ultra Gobi. So it must be something that left there for you to find out what's special about Ultra Gobi. And all our international runners, when they bring the Ultra Gobi experience back home, like last year, all the sharing sessions will be full, and people are eager to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly, let's get back to the approaching the finish line. Who is coming? I think we're gonna have a feed soon that we have runners come over. We did show a little bit evening shot earlier, but I'm more thinking about if we can.
Well, Julian will be on. Oh no, Mel! I did miss Mel. She was hiding. Mel's just entered the canyon.
It's fast, Mel. I was expecting Mel to be here around 7, but now
Nope, she'll be here by 6:30. I mean,
Yeah.
before. She'll be here by 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was following her a little bit on the course.
She was moving well, yeah.
Flying. I said, "Well, what's going on, Mel? You're running. You're a very good."
So I just got excited. I saw a bird flying in one of the camera shots. By the eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. When you have water, you have animals.
Yeah.
But not expecting to see anything big. I used to do that in Africa, in some of the national parks. You stayed overnight by the waterhole, just waiting for that big herd of elephants coming over. That's something.
I've just seen Jack's elephant impression, folks. We are in day 6 of Ultra Gobi 400 coverage. Stay tuned for more animal impressions, Chinese coffee cultivation tips, and more.
Yeah, I did say elephant in Africa. I didn't mention anything about panda. So
we had the panda cam earlier. That was a good one.
I'm still sane. So at this stage, we can share a little bit more information about where we are in China again. So just in case some of our audience in front of the screen.
Through the magic of the scroll wheel on a mouse.
So now Brent is in control. Earlier we had a little bit of a discussion on where we are. See the mountain ridges below and above. It's a very interesting. I would say graphically, it looks really nice. Yeah.
So here is Guazhou, Melon City, Dunhuang, famous pearl on the string of the Silk Road.
May harp, if we go back to a couple of 1,000 years ago, maybe another couple of a good 1,000 years ago, there's a May harp in the Silk Road. When we zoom out.
I'm zoomed out, and this is more than 1,000 kilometers, folks. Like we're talking. This is the Taklamakan Desert, the Great Western Desert of China. The Sea of Death.
The Sea of Death. That's a word for it.
Tian Shan Mountains, which none of you have heard of probably, but a massive range on the north edge of China between Russia, Mongolia, Tajikistan, Pakistan's over here somewhere.
Yeah, I think the corridor to Afghanistan is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Quite simple. If you see the color on the map, we are in a very dry area. There's not much green, not much vegetation in this whole belt. I think that's the whole the total summary of Heshi corridor.
The Heshi corridor, this.
You go from west to east. and the colors is from the dark green to to gray.
Yeah.
To,
one of the most fertile regions on Earth in terms of cultivation.
And the population.
Yeah, the population. Not so much.
Then you move up, then
you have
plateau.
the Great Wall of the Himalaya and various sub-ranges.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of kilometers, blocking the monsoonal flow from the Indian Ocean in the summer.
Then you have the little dot, which is where we are.
This is the fourth pole.
Yeah, this is fourth pole.
Glaciers, lakes.
It should be here. That little dot.
But zooming out to see all of China. They said that it looks like a chicken.
A rooster.
Rooster, yeah, yes,
rooster.
Yeah.
Gender matters, yeah. Gender matters. Okay, that in the middle and the whole kind of light color area, there's Gobi, yeah. There's a whole Gobi area.
This is all the Gobi.
Yeah,
this
the Gobi.
Tibetan plateau. It's also dry, but very distinct. But yeah, this is all of Mongolia here.
I think, yeah, all the left part of Mongolia and the south.
And so they have much of Mongolia, south and west of Mongolia is also. So when you say Gobi Desert, a lot of people think of Mongolia, and of course, there's a ton of Gobi Desert in Mongolia, but also the entirety of northern China, except for the very far northeast. Is that Hubei?
That's already in partially Hebei province, above Beijing, and also I believe that's Heilongjiang. No, that's not Heilongjiang. It's still Mongolia, Inner Mongolia. Sorry.
Yeah, Inner Mongolia.
Inner Mongolia.
So we are in Gansu, which is kind of a odd. Look, in U.S. politics, we'd say it was a gerrymandered district. It's sort of contiguous here, and then there's this long handle down kind of to the central basin of China. I mean,
I call that the Chinese Italy. Yeah, just look at the shape.
Here's the boot. Hey, Sicily, buongiorno.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So somehow it's quite long. This is the capital city of the Gansu province.
Right here.
In the south.
Lanzhou?
Lanzhou, yeah.
Lanzhou, yeah.
But if you take a train, it's gonna take you quite
a day, at least a day. Yeah.
Overnight. You're gonna do overnight. It's quite far away.
I do need to find some time to take a train from Beijing or Shanghai out Urumqi.
Yeah, you can either. Well, Urumqi is really, really far in the northern part.
Yeah, but somewhere.
We also have the famous train you can take from Shanghai to Lhasa. It's also very nice. And after Qinghai province, you will have the oxygen supplied to your cabin.
Who needs oxygen? We're runners, folks. I don't need no air to breathe.
Yeah, but the train is the best. The best way to take when you cross not the continent, to cross the country from east to west or west to east. This is the part you're gonna enjoy. I would say it's an epic trip you're gonna have.
But Gansu, I mean, we're zooming in on the northern half of Gansu. There's a little bit of green over here, which I don't know what outlying feature that is that we have with the garden of Gansu.
Yeah, that's the Chilean mountain range. We are at the edge of it, and you have the whole thing.
So that's just high elevation there, and somehow it gets.
A bit of a sad story. Last year when we had the jackals.
Yeah.
Originally they were in the Chilean mountains, 700 kilometers away.
This pack.
Yeah, this pack.
There's the one with a radio collar or something.
And somehow they moved towards us.
Didn't bother me any. Now the fireworks and flares that were going off, I was like, had me a bit confused, but that's a whole nother story. We had some jackals that forced all but 3 of the runners last year to take a different route.
Yeah, two being stopped right on top of the highest point.
Was that Benny and Junyui?
Yeah. And we have to get them back to R5 and did the
No jackal problems this year that I've heard of.
So far. There might be a team out there to try to prevent the jackals going to our circle, but yeah, this year so far we're good. There might be a few loose dogs here and there.
Yeah, I need to learn the word for Tibetan Mastiff in Mandarin because. Zhong Ao.
Yeah, read after me. Zhong Ao.
Zhong Ao.
Yeah, that's very good. So that's the that's a bit of language lessons here. Wait.
Zhong
in the
Ao.
Ultra Gobi live studio. So not only you learn the culture, history,
Coffee,
a bit of local products. You learn a little bit of Chinese here and there. You got a taste of China through the Gobi, through the Ultra Gobi 400 race.
but really you want the taste of China at the finish line at Gobi Springs of Ultra Gobi 400, because today at lunch I had my favorite dish in the world, laziji, mala chicken. What?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not eating pig feet. I tried pig feet.
Yeah, so
Do we have the bok? Yeah. This is what they're trying to. Jack tried to feed me. This looks like a great caramelized honey dessert. No, it's stomach lining. Thank you, but no.
For our European audience, especially those in France, c'est tripe, hein, c'est
Tripe.
très bon, c'est très bon, c'est tripe.
C'est crap.
Yeah, so only half an hour left.
Thank goodness, Jack.
We went a little bit far from the history to the geography location.
But that's why we're here. I mean,
that's why we're here. We just want to show you where we are and how the race is located and what's special.
and our bosses haven't caught us up yet.
History we're gonna have. To be honest, if I have a review that we only have half an hour left, I want to have a bit of a summary and a review on what we had in the past few days.
Yeah, let's do that, Jack.
This is the first time we do it in English as a media.
Next year we do it in Chinese.
We can do the last 5 minutes in Chinese here to to add up some exotic flavor, but to look back in the past few days, I think we had a great time. Both Brent and I as hosts in the Ultra Gobi 400 English channel for the live
Debut.
A good debut.
Zero edition.
Zero edition. I think we might say we have a bit of room to improve, a lot of room to improve on how to be more organized, to give you the forecast, the plan slot.
Yeah.
Time slot on when you can come over and watch us and play back what happened in the past.
Yeah.
We can do better next year if we look into the details how to be more organized.
Yeah.
But as I can be proudly say, both Ran and I are giving 120% on what we know on Ultra Gobi, and we try to explain more and introduce you more what's on course, what's off course, which is also a very important part for Ultra Gobi.
Yeah.
What all the volunteers are offering that we heard from time to time from our runners. The Ultra Gobi is special. The Ultra Gobi volunteers are even more special. They are the essential parts for the race that make the race the way they are nowadays.
And they know you, and you will know them. And I was talking with Lucy at the finish yesterday, kind of explaining that there are tons of volunteers that I recognized from last year, and they recognize me, and we're happy to see one another, and it's glorious. Like, it's a bridge of culture and experience. And I mean, I was coming into Dunhuang, or not even in Dunhuang yet, and I'm getting messages from like physios of like, hey, come meet me, or come get a 3D scan so we can print a model of Brian. It's just like they want to give and share, and it's.
This is a bit extra that you don't get from a normal race. Yeah? No matter you are UTMB, you are Tour de Géant, those are fantastic races. No offense. But,
and they support you very well, beyond belief.
But in Ultra Gobi, me following both Tour de Géant, UTMB over 5 years, I have been to Ultra Gobi only twice. I see the difference. I have the feeling we are one step ahead here, and this is made special by our volunteers.
Or maybe one step behind, but in the best way. Like, it's not all about efficient. I don't even know what the change is, but it's something at Ultra Gobi allows the humanity of people to shine from all directions, and that's special. Like, I think I was talking to somebody in like at Marathon des Sables, like, if you want to be one of the medical personnel, one of the doc trotters, like, you have to put yourself on a waiting list. Like, there's a team of masseuses and physios that have gladly given me like 3 rehab sessions on my calves in the last 3 days, and they are all volunteers here. Yeah, they're putting up in a tent and get some buffet food while they're here, but like, they're here because they want to be here, and they've been here last year, and they're going to be here next year. And I think that just speaks to the interaction, the family that's created amongst the volunteers. And it's not just one aid station. Like, the people from the different rest points know each other, and
and they mingle around. They somehow create a good match, and all our runners, I have to say, also gave a very good response to our volunteers. And made them coming back again and again. You recognize their face. You have the interaction. You have the Guabailosa race at the last day of the race, and your role changed. And they do appreciate that, and they consider this is a very special part for them.
And obviously there's a huge language barrier between, like, if I can go over to somewhere and race in even France or Italy or somewhere, I can study a little bit and like come up with enough words and phrases to like have a little interaction. It's much more difficult here, but through body language and smiles and gestures, and it's universal. And don't be afraid. Like, you don't need to know a word. Learn Tisia, or I mean, like, learn
a smell.
But the same thing. But you can learn how to say thank you close enough that they're gonna. But other than that, like, you don't need to know a word of Mandarin. The days before the race, you can easily figure out what food you're ordering with a Google Translate app. You can pay with Alipay. It's not. You have to want adventure, but it's totally approachable. And the race itself. Like Jack, I'm looking over at Eliza. I mean, the last 2 years I've been here, and there was other people the first year. Ultra Gobi 400 has dedicated staff for the 13 or 15 international runners to liaise between the race not even from your arrival at Dunhuang, like literally months before, creating WhatsApp groups, answering all of your.
Don't mention the sleeping bag. Yeah, so we're beyond that. We have a lot more to do other than that. Again, if you come to Ultra Gobi, look for that sleeping bag that actually -5 Celsius.
Comfort rating, not sales rating.
I never get tired repeating that, but this is the question I answer the most.
But you shared bags that weren't 5C -5. We'll talk about that later, Jack. We talk about that later.
This is.
But my point that we're laughing about this is because, like, last year before the race, like the day before I'm supposed to fly, a couple days before others are supposed to fly over here for the 2024 race, a bunch of us figure out we had bought bags that on the label say -20 degree, -5 bag, but the international certification rating is not -5 comfort. So we all need to find new sleeping bags. And like, it's our fault for not like, but anyway, like the detail and like the kind of problem solving and not handhold, but like we worked through it. And to Ultra Gobi's credit and Jack's credit, like you solve those problems. Or if batteries get confiscated, if poles in your checked baggage don't show up, like whatever it is, both the Ultra Gobi team and the other runners, like you get solved.
It's a family now, yeah. It's a family issue. You help your family member, yeah, your brother.
You take the shirt off your back and give it to or you take the bag off your friend. Like that's the first thing I'm doing at the finish before some finish line interviews. I'm like, let me get that pack off you right now. Like
enough carrying over 400K.
And then there is somebody else to carry it. Like there's a bunch of stuff going on. You go take a finishing portrait and all that kind of stuff, but somebody's carrying your tiger tally. Somebody's carrying your bag. If you've taken something off, like they're carrying it, making sure you don't absentmindedly leave your phone at the amphitheater, which you'd get back tomorrow anyway. But like, it's your.
You are taking care of.
That's your doing.
You're tired.
Yeah.
Of course, we understood that, and we want to be with you in this last part of the journey, and we do know that you will appreciate that.
Yeah.
And it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have been there.
Yeah.
And you saw the new runners.
I mean, last year, like I finished very very early in the morning, and somehow within 15 minutes, I had like a bowl of hot noodles, and then not long after that, it must have been from another meal, but somebody heated me up like 4 different containers of food that were sitting on my little porch at my tent right afterward, and it's just. But I then have like that's what makes this race more accessible than a foreigner might think. It is a huge adventure. It is going into another culture. Like you're using squat toilets here at camp, like to clean. Like the staff here is amazing, but that's very different. But the race itself is, as if you listen to my chat with Lucy earlier, like it's out there. You are thinking and taking care of yourself. You might get a little assistance at the checkpoints, but there is no pacer there to pick you up. There is no crew to solve your problems or run to go get that cheeseburger that you're craving or whatever it is.
Talking about cheeseburger, I have an assignment I just received that Damien, who was longing for a cheeseburger, now he has been nagging me for a Chinese name.
Yo, it's Big Shoes. Big Shoes, is that what he's going to choose?
So Damien from South Africa is asking me to have him to get a Chinese name.
Yeah.
Normally we will get it from his surname and the given name, combined with the Chinese pronunciation with a meaning.
Yeah.
So I have a colleague, Xiao Zhao, somewhere. And Damien is waiting outdoor, so bear with me for 2 minutes.
You know what? You should just write the characters for Big Shoes, because there was a joke in the massage tent about that. He is size 46 euro.
I know, but this is not down to me. I already asked Xiao Zhao, our friend, to have with that. So
is this the calligraphy guy?
No. Xiao Zhao with glasses.
Oh.
You know him.
Yeah.
So I will leave the studio for 2 minutes. Brian will bore you with a bit more story behind. I'm not here, but just.
All right, I'll tell you about Jack Ga. Well, he's gone. Brother Jack. What to say that's not been said already? I haven't got my local. Yeah. I'm going to guess that this is a pear. Yeah, little apple-shaped or pear-shaped. That was quick. I was about to eat fruit on the air.
Yeah, see, just me off the screen for 10 seconds. Yeah, things are getting out of hands. So, Damien problem solved. Damien now got a new Chinese name.
Brother Big Shoe.
Yeah, let's listen to that. Kong, Dao, Ming. That's Damien's Chinese
Kong
name.
Da Ming?
Yep. Yeah, Damien's family name is Kong.
Okay.
So we have the same pronunciation, but this is actually from the Confucius. That's Confucius.
I'm a neo-Confucius, sorry.
Where am I? Confucius' family name is Kong. So we gave Damien the same family name, Kong. Dao Ming is actually following Damien.
Okay.
Dao Ming is road. Ming is light.
Light road.
Light road.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, who needs Luke Skywalker? We got Light Road here. All right, I need to go get a Chinese name. I was going with Mala, but.
Mala suits you.
Yeah, it does.
Malabo, my Chinese brother Malabo is gonna be famous in the Chinese platform.
I'm big in China.
Yeah.
Red, you see me on Red Note soon.
Okay, brother Mala. We are having not much time. I would say a good 20 minutes left. Oh no, 8 minutes.
What? No, it's 18.
18 minutes.
We needed glasses.
18 minutes.
2 pairs of glasses aren't enough for brother Jack.
Okay. I actually really like your new name. Mala suits you so well. But our UK friend Melissa is behind the.
Jayomel.
Yeah, Jayomel. She's behind the Wang Zhiwei, bib number 264 from China. I believe they have 3K left. 3.
Less than that. Less than that. Yeah.
Less than that. I don't know if our
I don't think we'll stream the actual like any interview, but we'll see her come in. I think we can. Yeah, I'll go over a couple minutes if it's.
I want to welcome her, and I want to have that procedure being addressed properly in 17 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
I think we still have time in the studio. Once our live stream time is done, I will definitely go over and check her out.
Okay. Okay.
But before that, let's see if we have any.
Oh, but we were saying Jayo. I may have explained that a little bit a few days ago, but it would be the same as cheering Ale Ale or Go 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 or whatever. But it's literally the add oil. You'll hear it from, if you ever run Ultra Gobi, you'll hear it from fellow competitors. You'll hear it from anybody along the course, volunteers, some spectators in town. Just learn Jayo back. It works.
It works. Ali fighting. Fighting is actually the Korean runners. I was in a couple of races in South Korea. The runners they don't use their own language, not in Korean. They always say fighting.
In English.
In English.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I was thinking in other way. It was like, what that word in Korean? It turns out it's fighting. I was quite impressed with that. Also feeling curious. Why is fighting? I don't have the answer knowledge about it, but they say fighting.
But I heard in Hong Kong that like English speaking people will say, but also say add oil. I mean, like they've started to they'll use the translation as like.
Add oil. They also for some of the Hong Kong runners, they stay in Hong Kong long enough to speak Cantonese. They will say "gayao, gayao, gayao."
So it's a little bit different.
A little bit different from Jayo, but if we write, it's going to be the same. It's just not another dialect.
Yeah, dialect. Well, depends who you talk to.
Okay. Oh, we missed the comments from earlier. After ESML doing great from Nathan Flair. Mindful marketing. Speaking of Damien Kun is now Kong Daoming in Chinese. Did I miss the footage of him cross finishing? I don't think we broadcast that part.
No.
But I did welcome him at the finish line. I went through with him for every single procedure. Each of our Ultra Gobi runner will receive a package of footage of them during the Gobi race.
Oh, cool. That's amazing.
Yeah. Each single one.
Man, production value up to 2025. I wonder what's going to happen for Ultra Gobi 2026. How do you top this? Challenge. James is like, no,
We're setting the bar higher and higher each year. We want to have a better experience for all our domestic and international runners coming to Ultra Gobi.
We've got one more finisher coming in right now.
Yeah, Shibao, race number 262. Shibao, I met him before the race at the registration. He's not very chatty. He's
all business.
He's quiet. He wants to enjoy the journey by himself. He didn't have much interaction with our filming and photo team, but he was doing quite well and steady.
I'm thinking 264 is more of a character.
Yeah, it's right before the race, we found out bib number 264, Wang Zhiwei, he didn't take a GPS handheld device. Yeah, on the registration day.
And you found one for him?
Yeah.
I did have an extra one.
Yeah, we found someone with extra one, and we put them together, have a discussion. As you know, when the Ultra Gobi start, runners becoming family. Another runner, one of our original runners, the Beijing General, lend one to him.
Okay, good.
Luckily, we have extra. I tried to call the shops in Dunhuang and the local shop in Guangzhou. Nothing. I got no luck.
I wish I would have known because I literally have an extra.
Yeah,
but
that's mandatory gear. Without that, you cannot start. So yeah, as you mentioned earlier, there's always extra work here and there. We not planned, but we got it done.
yeah.
But we have to. We have the runners come a long way. They want to challenge themselves. They want to see the Ultra Gobi. Our goal is to have everyone to finish in our ability.
Yeah.
But once you're on the course, you have to be on your own to. The team are getting a bit excited.
About what?
I don't know, but yeah, the whole. Yeah. So the whole like a family gathering. Yeah, all of a sudden you see your cousin here, your uncle and auntie, especially auntie will give you a pep talk about what happened there and there. So they all know each other over the years. They got really excited.
We got Mel. Mel is out of the, not out of the canyon, but she's out of the creek right now. She's making the climb.
She was behind.
Maybe, but we also don't know the times of like when the.
I have the feeling in a few minutes she should be here.
Oh yeah, those are exactly the same time on updates. Maybe.
Okay.
No, that's Melissa.
Yeah, we cannot zoom even more on this, but it
Oh,
seems.
we can.
Can we?
She's ahead. She's ahead.
She's ahead of Wang Jue. That the person I just mentioned, our dear runner, didn't bring a GPS handheld device, which is part of the mandatory gear.
You must have. When they say mandatory, they say mandatory.
Yeah,
I mean,
we mean it. We mean it. Yeah.
I'll folks, I'll keep working on that requirement. I got it on your phone, got it on your watch.
From the wrist point of view, we do that for a reason. When
Heavier packs.
When you can put it in your pack. You can choose not to use it, but we need you to have it. When you need it, you have it. That's the ultimate goal we have. And the Mel is getting a bit too fast all of a sudden on the screen. I'm a little bit nervous and I want to go to the finish line and welcome her.
Well, you can go. I can wrap this up.
Yeah, may I?
Yeah.
We have James over.
Gotta go pro here.
Yeah, this is.
Look to this side. Look at this side. All right.
Nice. All right. Guys, I'm gonna quickly run to the finish line and welcome Mel.
What's that? Where are you? You're doing. You have to do dinner down there, yeah. You're doing dinner down at the camp.
Yeah.
You okay? Yeah. I guess I'm supposed to go up there or up the top or.
No, there.
I should go.
With us.
Okay. Just checking.
With the runners.
Okay, just check. Okay. Sorry, little logistics there.
Goodbye, guys. If I don't see you this year, I see you next year. Next year.
But just before he signs off, but no, go. I'll get out of here. I'll see you. Oh, they just gave me keys to the castle here, as we say. This is dangerous.
I'm still here.
Oh, shoot, he can hear me. Did you turn off your mic check? I'm getting a fake Italian shaking his head at me, but he's not saying anything, or he'd be moving his hands. Good old Egon. All right, so we've got a couple last runners coming in, or not, a couple more runners coming in on this shift. Number 262, I'm guessing, is up. A little hard for me to. Oh, Mel is just booking it through camp. We're getting quick updates, but every 2 minutes she's covering some ground. Nell Venables from the UK will be finishing the Ultra Gobi 400 for the first time momentarily. Apparently, brother Gong is taking a swim in one of the lakes. Good on you, Gonga. And I think there's something a little bit off on this GPS plot because it shows Mel in the middle of the field. There is a nice road back to camp here. I'm just looking off to the side to see if I can see if I want to switch cams here. Oh. I don't need to see me. We can just look at this beautiful drone. Oh, this might be a fixed shot. It's not a drone shot because there's nothing in the bottom screen showing drone. This is a previous finisher. They're getting Mel. Oh, that is Mel. Mel has clocked in. Congratulations, Mel Venables. You are 2025 Ultra Gobi 400 finisher, a general in your own right. I don't know how many folks have actually finished Ultra Gobi at this time. Less than 250 different people, probably 200-ish, because not everybody from this year is in yet. So a rare list of folks to complete this awesome feat. Speaking of feet, I'm guessing Mel's going to want to be off hers and not too soon, but she looks she's smiling and looks happy and pleased. Yeah, take that pack off. Oh, and get a puffy on. Already got the pack off. Good. She's being smart, and after moving really quickly, relatively speaking, from the final, not even just last rest point, but probably last 2 rest points, the last 50-plus kilometers of Ultra Gobi, Mel was on a mission to finish fast. She did. She is here. I've got my screen closed, but let's see if I can pull up real quick what her finishing time is. Do a little tethering in case this doesn't pull up real quick. Go, Mel, go. She's still got some spring in that step. I guess that makes, oh no, I haven't refreshed this in a bit. Mel was in 20th position, and I think she's out of R10, but I think she moved up a couple places between there and here. I think I might be able to update this now. I can hear from inside the command center, the fireworks going off, celebrating Mel's great accomplishment. Boardwalk time.
Oh, she's just so nice.
Yeah, she's moved up to 18th place. Oh, no, this is...
Thank you.
Yeah, 18th position. Are they getting audio? Are they getting her audio as well? Okay, perfect. That's cam 1.
So then we have a photo. The photo is the Ultra Gobi gate.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
With this good scarf. Okay, please look at me.
Yeah.
Well, Okay, thank you.
英雄的酒怎么说？
Do you normally drink? Do you drink?
Not very much.
Can
No.
just taste.
I will.
A little bit.
Just tiny bit.
Okay, just use your ring finger.
Oh, they're so dirty. Dirty.
Okay.
That's okay.
So just watch her gestures. 你给她指节奏，你给她指节奏。Okay. Now first, to respect the style.
Mel finished in 1:16:21:08. She was the second person off the line in the staggered start, it looks like. And she had a minus 15-second adjustment.
And then
First, to respect the style.
okay.
Heaven.
Yes.
Okay.
Heaven.
Okay. Yeah.
One Earth.
Second.
Earth.
Respect the ground.
Okay.
Then
That's it.
last is yourself.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay.
It's yourself.
Okay.
But she just made the traditional, I believe, Tibetan offering for her drink here. A little celebratory toast. Gambe.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that will kill a few germs.
And the coat.
It's quite nice actually.
把那个卡达帮他弄一下，这会儿踩到会摔倒的。
放一下我觉得。
I like the green military jackets.
It's coming. But this one is also quite warm.
Mel wants her general's jacket.
And this is for you, each
All your traditions and your little race things that you do just make it so unique. Oh, okay.
Another photo.
Okay,
thank you. Okay, so now it's a very important procedure. You will go there alone.
Okay.
You just heard fireworks. That means another finisher just crossed the line. Timed in.
Okay.
Runner 264, who she would have passed coming up.
Congratulations on this amazing achievement. You want to take your tiger tally and join it with the one you got before the race.
Okay, look at me.
Find it.
Nice work that you did towards the very end. Oh, need help with that?
It's in the back somewhere.
Okay. Sure, I got it. Yeah.
They're really stuffy. No.
Okay,
no,
good.
I just
I was gonna
got
say.
given it, so that's so cool.
Historical moment.
It's lovely, thank you.
Quick picture for the. 没有其他照相的了。
Thank you.
Great birthday present for yourself for your 15th birthday. Want to head down this way for a quick interview? Are you okay for a short question? Oh yeah, with me. If you don't mind. Yeah? Are you cold? Do you need one of these? No, I just put these on. Oh, you're just oh, nice
We're going to hold on a couple extra minutes. We were going to wrap up at 6 o'clock, which is now 6:02, but since Mel's going to share a couple words at the finish line, we'll wait for that to happen. We will be back online. This is our last regular broadcast from the booth, but we will have... We'll have a live stream of the awards ceremony.
Nice work on overtaking a few guys.
6:30 tomorrow evening.
Because I turned around to say well done to him and caught my foot
now we'll listen
on a stone.
to Mel.
And when you're tired, you don't have the same kind of ability to react and not go down. So I did go down, slid, made sure the cameraman didn't get any photos of it, and then ran on again. So yeah.
We'll see if you got any photos of that. But congratulations again on this amazing achievement.
Thank you.
How are you feeling right now?
want to share with the audience a bit, mentally and physically, after 400 kilometers of...
At the moment, I feel my feet really, really hurt, and I know everything's very swollen. But I feel okay. Like physically, I feel okay, and I felt good in the last sort of 20 miles. I ran most of it. I ran walk, but I ran most of it, which was good.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting you to come until like a bit later, and then they called me and be like, "Oh, you used to be here."
Yeah. I woke up this morning and I was feeling good, and I wanted to run. As much as I could, so yeah, it was nice to be able to finish like that and not feel like it was. I mean, it was hard work, but not feel like it was a trudge and unenjoyable. So yeah, it was really nice, really nice.
So I know that you knew about the race back in 2017, right? So you found out about us and always wanted to come to this race. Is this what you've expected over the years? How do you feel standing at the finish line of something you've dreamed for so long? Is this what you've expected?
In terms of the race, I'm not really sure. I'd seen lots of pictures, but I don't think I was prepared for the really, really long stretches of just one sort of scene. Yeah. And that mentally is really, really hard. When you're tired, when you've not slept, it's really hard. And some of the sections at night as well were tricky, like the mountain sections, the dunes. I've loved all the meanings behind the race and all the little rituals and just everything that pulls the race together has been really special. And that's kind of, I think, what drew me to it in the first place, was just the uniqueness of this race.
Yeah.
And also the fact that it's in a place that not everyone gets to go and see, and certainly not run through in the early hours. And so it has been incredible. It's been. I didn't have as many tough times as I thought I would.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I only cried twice, which is good.
Oh,
no, that's pretty good.
And what happened at those times?
Why did I cry?
What hit you?
Oh, one of them was letters from home, which I had.
You kept it in the
in my rest boxes.
Nice.
And then the other was just pain. Yesterday I could barely walk, and I thought it was blisters, and they just said no, it's inflammation from just being on your feet for so long.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, well, if that's what it is, I've just got to crack on and do it.
Yeah. So how much sleep did you get?
So over the first 3 days, I probably had 40 minutes. So I didn't sleep the first night. Then I had a couple of 20-minute power naps.
Right.
And then I had an hour one of the nights, and then an hour and a half in the early hours this morning, because we'd done the section through the dunes that was just so hard, and we were just exhausted, and we were struggling to get through the sort of navigation without sort of falling asleep on our feet. So,
so definitely not enough sleep.
No, I run quite well on no sleep, and I was fine for the first 3 or 4 days, but then I definitely needed to have that little bit longer.
How was your journey that you shared with Sonia for a bit back there?
Oh, that was so nice. And I was really torn with today. And
you guys kind of decided to go separately at one
yeah,
point
so we'd been running since the start. We'd not met before, and we'd been running since the start. And so we've done some really tough nights together. We've done the night along the railway, the night through the dunes. And, you know, when she's had difficulties, I've picked her up, and vice versa. So it's been a really special journey with her. But today, I felt I had to finish my race, and our paces were very different today, just because of circumstances, and I had to make that difficult decision to kind of.
Decision to make.
It was really hard, because we've done a lot of the journey together. But I may never come back, and I need to finish in a way that I wanted it to finish, which in an ideal world would have been us both being fit and able to run the same pace, because we were around the same pace. Yeah. But these races are very unforgiving, and that didn't work out. So
But you really did an amazing job out there.
Thank you.
Congratulations for, again, being the first British
female
to finish
Yeah,
the
that's
race.
very exciting.
Yeah, so what do you feel like saying something to your husband who you met also in the Gobi Deserts, back in the day? Anything you want to share with him?
He knows what I think, but I wouldn't do the races I do without him, because I'm able to do them because of his support. And there are so many things with this race that I had to get better at, like navigation and mountains, and those are the kind of things that he helps with. And when I'm struggling, he's the one that will pick me up. So he knows what I think.
I'll probably get you warmed up and take a nice shower. And we do have hot pot prepared for you guys tonight, so that should be nice for you. And let's get you warmed up first.
All right, we're back. I just wanted to let Mel, since we were online and streaming while Mel finished, we wanted Mel to have her chance to share a bit about her Ultra Gobi 400 experience. I'm going to keep the sunglasses on. It's been a lot of days looking at some really bright lights, folks. But no bright lights brighter than those shown by all of the runners who have already finished the Ultra Gobi 400, those who had the spirit to try, and those who are still out there with, I guess, another 26 hours and change, maybe more than that, 24 hours and change remaining for these athletes to give it their all and come back, try to reach Gobi Springs under 141 hours. It's been a pleasure sharing the race experience with you, to share the journey of these athletes with you, and to hopefully share a little bit of why you might want to give the Ultra Gobi a shot in the future. I've been truthfully at events all around the world, and there are so many other great events in the world, but Ultra Gobi is unique from not even from start to finish in terms of the course, but the entire process. I just can't speak highly enough of it. If you're seeking for an adventure or a challenge that is beyond the ordinary, consider Ultra Gobi 400. And even if it's not for you, keep following along and seeing what amazing stories play out here now and in the future. Farewell, everybody.